today we are back in folk song, like solidifying all of our trade deals. We got to set up the trade with the bee people. We got to figure out what's going on with Talali's new island. In case you guys missed it, Talali made an island this weekend. Just made one. Just petrified a bunch of mana batteries, and now there's an island. So that's there. Wait, I was gonna say something else there. So, obviously, despite the fact that he's not part of the crew, really he's still, associated with the crew, but he doesn't work directly for the Wander crew. We gotta send Krieg out there, because he's the accountant. He's the one that knows how to make the deals. Like, these deals were started before Krieg decided to leave. So he's got his fingers in all of these pies. And so that is where we are starting today's game. Yeah, these deals don't make themselves. So if you just want to go to the other screen, I will introduce our players. Also, it's a bloated cast today. We got 5 players. Alright. So, starting from the top, we have Pollux&Castor, played by resident Pokemon expert Valla.
Hello.
We have Krieg, played by Toast.
Hello there.
We have Clem, played by VaNex. Okay.
Oh, what? Is it not working?
I'm not hearing Clem.
Oh no!
I hear Clem.
Do you?
Hello.
Okay.
Oh. That's weird. Why does it do that? Hello, though. Hello.
Excellent. Cash is played by Soap.
Good evening, everyone.
And Joaquin is played by Ez.
Yeah, that's me.
Hooray. So we're just going to start off right here. All right. Joaquin and Krieg, you are in the Queen Bee's chambers. She's already begun to hand off. You're just solidifying the deal with her. I don't know if either one of you saw that game or realize what you have to do when the bees are around, but here's what they say to you. Greeting, esteemed hive dwellers. As the illustrious bee queen, I buzz with excitement on the prospect of forging a sweet alliance between our industrious bee people and your thriving city. Together we shall create a buzz that resonates throughout the land. And the little guy here is just looking back and forth to see if you guys understood her accent.
Tragically, yeah, no, we got it.
It's just the queen looks quizzically at Joaquin and leans over and whispers to the little one, "What are they buzzing about?" They understand what you said. Alright. You do understand the queen, correct? He says without an accent.
My deepest apologies, your queen. The HTML Wanderpus crew is abuzz with excitement. We are most honored to accept this alliance.
And she starts clapping her hands together, excited, and she flaps her wings. Again, you guys might have spent a couple hours here. None of these bees fly. And she's just and she's "Oh, your honeyed words." It's "You may collect all the red pollen. We have set it to the side. You may come collect it with your ship at any time." And I think that is what Cash, Clem, and Pollux&Castor are currently doing outside. Let me move over to them. Oh, Pollux&Castor, here's what your guy looks like
shit!
right now. I hope you're okay with it.
That looks so cool!
This is the one that so far I've made for, I believe it's E7. But you can give him a different name. He has a real name, but he goes by E7 while working as what he does.
Okay.
But look at all the cute bees. And they're just hanging out. Let me tell you, Clem, these bees love you.
Aww. Aww.
like they keep like trying to get really close to you, and you see them like putting their fur on your fur and like kind of like rubbing themselves to like get the lemony smell on themselves.
Aw. Hello. He's just happily greeting them and just interacting with them. Like he's just enamored with them right now.
So, Krieg, we'll go back to here. How did your deal making go with them? Like, how did you two do?
We did great.
Did you do great? Like, you can make a roll to see, or you can give me your sales pitch with a bunch of bee puns.
Or... Now, hear me out. I could do that.
Alright, so it's a tough choice. Didn't want to give me them bee puns. That's rude.
Yes.
Alright, 1 second. Okay. She's just like, I understand that you all here buzzing about, gathering all of our pollen and planning to spread this throughout the world. I understand you are using it for art and food purposes. Absolutely. I don't have that many bee puns. I'm sorry. That's my fault. And she's like, but there is a bit of a sting to this plan. Like, this is all that we have. We're not, obviously not, they're not giving you all of it, but this is all that they have until the next season that they are trading you with. She's like, so I propose you can take half the promised amount that we had already promised, but I will throw in this royal jelly. And she has like the thickest honey you've ever seen. Like, you're not even sure that it moves until like she tips it on its side, and literally minutes later it shifts a little bit. She's like, to sweeten the deal, if you could leave us half the pollen. Or you could take all the pollen. That's the tough choice.
Well, repeat customers are better when they're frequent, so we'll go for half now and half later. You can always come back later and help them out.
You are very benevolent. And like she nods.
Try to be positive.
So you see the advisor like, I've heard of that person.
What my associate's trying to say is that we would be delighted to accept your sweet offer. We're so happy to have such a swarm welcome here. You're clearly a shrewd politician, and we will be combing back later for another deal.
The queen loses her shit. She loves it. She's like running around like just like we don't have anything. We don't have any of those adventures up. We wrote them again, and then I didn't like any of them, and then I wrote some more, and I didn't like any of them. I'm sorry. By next weekend, I really hope I have the adventure cards good to go. I'm sorry, guys. Like, that is literally, it's all on me. Like, that is my failing on you. I'm sorry. And somebody tried to play the adventure card, but it's just, it's not good. It's not good enough yet.
So, are we concluded with our business here, Krieg?
Yeah, we just need to get the royal honey, and we can be on our way.
Queen, I hate to leave so abruptly. I'm sure we could sit here and enjoy your company for flowers and flowers, but we do need to be going.
She is like adding so much to the deal right now. Like, you just see her like sprinkling on like some like super rare flowers that only grow in Gaia's garden. Like, she's like giving you there is a sword that looks like it's made out of a bee stinger. It's like thrown on the pile. There's a bow and arrow where the arrows look like bee stingers.
Ooh.
And she's just like, here, take it, take my money. There's nothing more that Hungry Eyes can do in this situation. Like, Joaquin has landed enough puns to make this queen lose her mind.
I might just write the new additions down so we have record of it, and then pile them on top of truffles, and then make a beeline out of here.
Nice. So we'll all go out here, and you guys outside, they are, the barrels of pollen are already out here, and Cash and Pollux&Castor and Clem and E7 are already loading them onto the sub, which is tricky because you guys got to get the sub up this fucking, like, tiny river here that, like, goes back there, I guess. Because I know that this town is not on the coast. Oh, just in case you guys want to know, if you weren't here during that game, you guys are here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, I guess you're closer to here. This is a better spot. And the way through is, like, this aqueduct here gets you through the mountains. That's how the sub gets to this place. Then, ooh, let me go.
Well, that went so much better than it could have been. And by so much better, I mean, we pretty much just walked in, took everything, and walked out, and they thanked us for doing it.
One of the little bees is clinging onto Clem's head.
Hello, he's snuggling up to the little.
Oh,
bee.
he loves it. Like, they're vibrating with just because they're little, they're not children. All of these bees are adults.
Mm-hmm.
The children are larvae.
Mm-hmm.
These are just small.
Yeah.
And he's just, like, buzzing away. Literally, how do you say it without it being gross? Because, like, I was gonna say, like a donkey like a chinchilla rolling in dirt. That's what's going on.
Oh, okay. No, Clementine doesn't mind.
It's like, so, like, you guys just loading up and going then to, like, the next location to check on trade and stuff? Because, like, on your list of things to do is to check on Talali's island.
I mean, I don't know what kind of time crunch we have, but it's better to be efficient and on time than lagging behind, I suppose.
Right.
Unless anybody else has any objections, we'll just skedaddle.
No, that's a fair point. It's better to get everything done and move on.
If we don't have any business here, we can keep moving and perhaps take more time in another location.
Cash, can you give me a 20-sider?
Sure.
Alright. You have a tough choice. No, with a 10, like, you feel a press, like, you feel like you are pressed for time, but you can't figure out why. Like, you guys aren't on, like, a deep time schedule. Like, you are still, like, well within the time frame that this mission should take. But for you, in your head, like, in the back of your mind, you feel like you hear a fuse get lit.
I will add all day sent on the way here, and while doing the job, he's been rather anxious all afternoon. But he can't explain why.
Anxiety for sure.
I mean, he's already got that, but far more worse than normal.
Is it outwardly showing, or are you keeping a lid on it so far?
When he's feeling a little more overwhelmed, he starts tapping his foot or his finger on the side of his leg.
Okay. Wow. I'm not paying attention because I made out like a bandit. I'm just wanting to get out before anything happened.
Oh,
Can't talk or see right now because you have huge dollar signs for eyeballs.
Pretty much.
So you guys get into the sub, and as you're like going along, this is the start of Talali's island. It's crazy abstract looking, like, because it is not a natural formation. Talali just petrified 1,000 mana batteries, and it goes all the way to the sea floor and climbs up out. This is what it looks like, and nobody owns this island except for you guys. Like, this, except for Talali. Talali owns this, and she said that Krieg can build Krieg's at Market Square here.
Yes, they did.
Also, it does have a bunch of frogs. Frogs are moving into this island.
Well, at least you'll have clients. I was kind of worried before about what you were going to do with the location here.
Put all those frogs that I made. I love them.
It'll be great. We can have the pond on the
These
outside.
are absolutely wonderful frogs.
I don't know if
I'm sorry, did you say frogs or fraggles?
Yes. I really wanted, like, I kept telling Mid-Journey to give me frogs based on
The Jim
Dark
Henson
Crystal.
Company? Or...
Yeah, Labyrinth is what I
Froggles.
said. I just kept saying Labyrinth. I was like, not Labyrinth enough. Oh, and then there's this frog. He's the king of the frogs.
hey, is that the same frog that we've seen before? Or I've seen
Absolutely.
before?
He
I'm
is-
waving
You're
to
right back,
him.
sorry.
He's waving back.
Yay! Hey.
Is that the frog you told me about?
Yes.
That is a cute crown. You did a good job, brother.
Thank you.
Pollux&Castor, can you give me a 20-sider? Oh, did they say they were going somewhere?
I personally thought they said they came back, but somebody else was talking, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry about that. My cousin just asked me to like bring her a bunch of quarters I had.
Can you roll?
Yeah, one 20-sider, please, Valla.
Okay. No.
Also, how many quarters did you have?
I had a lot of quarters. Well, she specifically asked for quarters that had like images on the back of them, so like more than just the standard little eagle.
I gotcha. So, with a 5, you are picking... Even though that says a failure, it's a success. Cash, you feel like that fuse is moving much faster.
So what
Cards
is?
do not help this. for the
So
record.
what are we supposed to be? What are we doing here? Is there any way that we could either make it quicker or do it later? She's obviously visually getting a little bit more anxious.
Well, we were gonna break grounds for the new Krieg at Market Square, as well as pick up anything the Talali needed and make sure that the frogs were not messing anything up, I believe.
How could the frogs possibly mess anything up?
I mean,
Hold on. I mean,
We're just double checking on them,
Look at this
and
one.
then
yeah, but no, I think if
Look at
they're
him.
chilling here and living.
Yeah, just unbothered, moisturized, happy, in their lane, focused.
Happy. They look pretty happy, like a bump on a log. I think we're good here, right?
oh yeah, the frogs are loving this. Pollux&Castor, you're picking up a signal from, like, so, I'm taking this back to this map real quick. We are heading here. Like, this is where we're heading. Pollux&Castor, you are picking up sounds and communications coming from here. Like, a little bit south of where you are. Like, this is the island that you're at. This is where you're picking up a strange signal that is not registered.
Okay.
And because it is a success, because for a while, Cash is going to be eating all you guys' failures.
Cool.
Yeah. So every time you guys roll a failure, it's going to be a success, but Cash is going to eat that failure.
Okay.
But you hear what does sound like somebody banging out SOS.
Huh. I guess
Right, Mr. Frog King, if you want to just set up over there, and then I will have my people come over and get that market square up and running. And apparently we are more pressed for time than I thought we were, so I apologize.
Frog understands everything Krieg's saying. Just like, yep. Because Krieg is a wild celebrity to all wild animals. And so all of them are like, yes, 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 listening to Krieg for sure.
If you want to discuss housing, you're more than welcome to, since this is your island as well. Just remember, the one plot over there is mine. We're working on getting it up and running. Other than that, I don't think Tulali set any laws or rules for the island as far as I'm aware, so finger guns. Good luck.
Frog law. Finger guns back. All of the frogs in unison do finger guns, and it's kind of disconcerting. Like, just...
Ooh.
Well, unless you need anything else, my friend needs to go. Alright. Nothing else. Let us be on our way.
No, frogs are good. You see them drawing out, like, homes and stuff, like, in the dirt, and like, okay. And, like, obviously you've dropped them off supplies and stuff, so...
Yeah. And he's got that all giving suggestions as he's being dragged away kind of thing.
I didn't realize I had all you guys' tokens invisible right there. You guys were all on the island the whole time.
Oh.
Just amongst them.
Just hanging out with the frogs. A lot of the frogs just, like, looking at Clem, just like... Okay. I don't know how frogs react to lemons. That is really
Not either, honestly.
I'm sure it's fine.
I know orange kills fleas. I know that.
Oh. Also, like, oh, actually, maybe not. That's not the time for it. Never mind. I was like, wait. Kind of.
No. We can keep having this conversation. If we keep having the conversation, I'm just gonna have Cash roll another 20-sider. It's fine.
No. I was just gonna ask if I could just roll for a random jelly bean because I have the tattoo.
Oh, you sure can.
Okay.
You sure can.
Yeah, I just want to see what jelly bean I get for today. I think it's actually I sent it and it said a D9, but it actually is a D10. So apparently there's an orange bazooka, and I didn't know that. So.
Your tattoo is based on a boy and his blob, by the way. In case you
didn't know that. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so just go ahead and roll a 10-sider and let us know what jelly bean you have.
Yeah, let's see. Wait, 1, 2. I got a 3, and 3 is. Let me see. I got strawberry. I think it says. I think I posted them in order on my notepad. So strawberry is if planted on the ground will form a bridge across a gap no larger than 15 feet. So I have a bridge if I plant it somewhere.
You have a bridge that grows out of a strawberry jelly bean, and it smells like a strawberry jelly bean. And if you try to eat it, it will taste like a strawberry jelly bean.
Nice.
Just need you guys to know that.
Except the strawberry jelly bean grants a shield and a buenos blob.
Does it? I thought that was the bridge one.
No.
See, I was really mixed up when I was like looking at them.
I mean, well, that's what I have in my notes.
Let's do bridge. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Licorice is the garbage one that he just will not eat.
Oh, and I don't have licorice. I only have cinnamon, ketchup, strawberry, coconut, fruit punch, honey, root beer, tangerine, vanilla, and orange.
Tangerine is different than orange. I just need you all to know that.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, of course.
Alright. Pollux&Castor, you are are we heading towards that signal, or are we just like skipping this game?
Oh no, he's definitely wanting to head toward that signal.
One of these days, you guys are gonna say you're skipping that game, and I'm gonna be full scramble mode.
Sorry, I'm being called again.
I mean, at least in this case, if someone said they're skipping the game, Cash is just gonna find a spot on this island, just lay there and not move.
The frogs?
He's gonna screw this. I'm staying with the frogs.
I will go live with those frogs right now. Don't fucking tempt me. It's like, oh no, you get sucked into the last tabletop game you played. Cool, I live with the frogs.
Sorry, she was giving me back the quarter she didn't need.
Okay. Ooh.
So you find the source of the SOS signal is a dwarven settlement outside of the outside of the tunnels. And like, as you approach, there are two dwarves that we have definitely seen before. This is Alder. Alder's the terrible craftsman that we met, and he gave Simmons a ring that was absolute garbage, and you can actually wear it. A ring that was physically impossible to wear. And this is Elric. Wait, sorry, 1 second. Oh, sorry, yeah. Alaric. Aleric. I can't remember how Alaric? I think I pronounced last time. Alaric, you might notice, has a fake mustache on, as Royce punched him so hard his mustache won't grow back. And he sees you all coming, like by the time you get to the village, like these people are out here waiting for you and like excited to see you. And she's like, we didn't know we were getting a visit from the Wander crew today. How exciting. And like Alec like starts walking up shaking people's hands, if you are willing to shake his hand. But he's doing the very like the politician thing.
Clementine will. If yeah.
Cash will, because he's not rude.
Definitely gonna shake his hand and then do the shake where I also like take the other hand on top of his wrist and like the genuine eye contact with the smile, like just out politician him.
Oh shit, roll a 20, like roll a 20-sider against me. Let's.
Oh fuck yeah.
He rolled an 11. You got a 3 on him. All right. So you see, like he takes it and you like, it feels genuine, like 100%. Like he feels like this is just an honest guy. He's looking at you with honesty. He even took his like mustache down to put a second hand, like because he has his mustache is on a stick, and that's how he's been doing it.
Oh my god.
Or Emmerich.
Okay. So it's a catastrophe for him. So he has lost his mustache in the snow. This place is quite cold. Clem.
Yes.
Roll me a 20-sider.
Okay.
Is that you?
19, absolutely. It wasn't nearly cold enough for snow, like a little ways away. And also, oh, I'm sorry. Joaquin succeeded with a 3. Hey, Cash?
Yes.
You're at 3.
3?
What is going on right now?
Oh, where was the third one?
No, out of 5. Cash started with 5. They have lost. You guys have rolled 2 failures.
Yes.
Minus 2. Okay. I was going the other direction. My apologies. Please continue.
Got it.
Cash asked the Oracle for a question, and they got a response.
Also, the 19 was made of 20.
Yes. Clem, there's something weird about this snow. Like, it is chilly here, but, like, the air doesn't feel chilly. Like, the air still feels like you are, like, you know, a spring breeze in Folksong. Folksong is always in spring, for the record. Like, it doesn't have weather unless a very specific place has weather. Like, you get storms and stuff, but it doesn't have seasons.
Mm.
And, like, you can pick up this snow, and this snow is magically manufactured.
Okay. And I mean, yeah, he's feeling at it, wondering what's up with it. Hmm.
But, like, yeah, he lost his mustache, and he's, like, going through the snow trying to find his mustache.
Can I help? I want to help him find
Oh,
his
absolutely.
mustache.
Oh, yeah, you
Yeah.
can find his mustache immediately.
Yo, no, then I'll find it and give it to him. Like, hey, here.
Oh, it's go-
Hand it to him.
So kind, so kind. What brings the Wander crew to our little settlement? Are you in the
What?
market for gems?
What kind of gems?
Like, Alder just comes up. Alder's the one with the really bad looking cowboy hat. And he's just like, the best gems you've ever seen in the world. We sell them as far as you could possibly imagine. It's just like, we have the greatest mine ever known to man. Right here in this spot. And like, you do notice eventually, and this is going to be Joaquin's like success over him. Like, I mean, Clem did just give that back. I mean, yeah, okay, the mustache can go. I'm just...
Oh, well.
A wind kind of...
Oh.
And there it goes again.
Hmm. Tried.
So anyway, Oh, I lost track of what I was going to say. So, Alder walks up, and he's just like... And he gets elbowed by Alaric. And that's what Joaquin sees. Like, he's very subtle about it, but he elbows Alder to make him stop talking. And he's just like, oh, yep, okay. Well,
Best mine in the world, you say?
best mine, most crystals you've ever seen.
I thought they were gems, not crystals.
Both?
Ooh.
We have gemstones, we have crystals. It's like, are you in the market for gemstones?
Yes, but that's not the original reason we came here. Here's my business card.
1 second. Alec looks at the business card and he's just like, here. And he takes it between his like thumb and forefinger, and he's like, thank you. And then he sets it down, and like suspicious of it.
But okay. Anyways, I want to say Pollux&Castor heard something, and we came here.
That indeed.
It's like, oh, we had a bit of an avalanche not too long ago, like right up in those mountains. We got really scared, and I think one of the miners must have sent out a distress signal. And this guy back here is just like, yep, that was me. I'm sorry. It was nothing.
Well then, I hope you don't mind if we take a look just to make sure.
Oh, absolutely. You can come explore the mines with us. Make sure that nothing in there is like in any more danger of collapsing.
Maybe take a look at those gemstones.
As long as you promise not to touch anything in there, Alaric says.
You have our word, and I glare at Krieg.
Excellent.
Well, hop on top of truffles. Okay, won't even touch the floor. Ooh.
I would prefer it that way, yes. Alright, so let me make sure I have everything in the right order because I do have a tendency of putting them in the wrong order. Alright, so first up, we go right on in there, and you are greeted by 2 more dwarves. I think Alder is going to be accompanying you guys, but not Alric.
Oh,
he's upset about his
move
mustache.
my token.
And let that be a lesson to you.
That's fine.
I thought I set everybody's tokens to be able to be moved. It's
There we go.
just not that one.
Okay.
And truffles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I set parts of this game up before we replaced and then unreplaced you. Alright, so yeah, you guys step into this and it looks gorgeous. You see like faceted gemstones sticking out of the sides of the walls, like everywhere. You guys see mine carts full of what look like diamonds and rubies and emeralds, like, and that they're just everywhere. And you see these 2 dwarves like taking a break, and they see you guys coming, and Alder's just like, "These are 2 of our best workers here. That one is Bob, and that one is Nathan. And just taking a break, guys. Don't work too hard. We had that hefty avalanche earlier." And they're like, yep, that avalanche really set us back a bit.
Pollux&Castor's just gonna like go over to whoever's of our group is closest to them and whisper, "This seems mighty suspicious."
This is glaringly suspicious.
Being in here is making Cash more nervous.
I mean, and yeah. I don't.
You sell these by the grade, by the weight, by the clarity? How do you?
We have these gemstones in such abundance. We just sell them by the cartload. These ones are all spoken for, sadly. Like, these ones are going off to Dyad, I believe. And this batch over here is going to Bellsong. But, like, all these ones are claimed. But if you would like to place an order, we could set you up to, like, we get you on, like, a monthly plan. Every month we send you a rare collection of gemstones, and a little pamphlet explains the where we got them from. It's a low cost.
Low cost.
Are they purely ornamental, or do they have some kind of? They must have some sort of purpose. They're not just rhinestones or diamantes.
They're here, and we sell. The people like the shiny things. Like, do you want to fill a dragon's hoard? This is exactly what you would need to fill a dragon's hoard. You have that version of hoarding. Are you a hoarder like many of the dragons in Yoke? And if that is the case, there I said all of Krieg's tokens, but he can move them now. If you have that affliction, this is great for you. Put them all under your bed, under your sheets. Wake up fresh as the day you were born.
I can't say it captures any allure.
It's just like,
You have any yellow ones?
We have yellow ones. Like, they're over there. I believe just a whole pile of topaz. And you look over and there definitely are just a whole pile of yellow faceted gems.
I'm not allowed to touch them, so you're gonna have to guide me over there so I can see things. You, Bob. Take me over there.
Like, Bob just looks back and forth. It's just like, I actually need to stay here. Alder's like, I'll guide them. Don't worry about it, Bob. And then he moves you over to here, and you do see just a pile of yellow gemstones.
So, I have a treasure map. Do you want me to do that now, or like?
Yeah, go ahead and touch it if you find the spot. It reminded me I
exact
also need to
spot?
get crumbs. Yeah, the exact spot.
Okay, it's...
Yeah, it is. I was
I-
gonna make that way harder for you by having E like right here, but I decided that was rude.
I mean, I totally didn't have that thing up in the corner of my screen for the last hour or anything, you know. Totally not.
Absolutely. So like, if you go over there, you do see and Alder's like showing you a pile of gemstones. You do see what looks like manacles.
So,
But
how
before you
tall
can-
is
Oh, go ahead.
Alder?
Alder is about the same size as Royce. I think it's like 5 foot, basically even.
Okay. So I'm gonna do what I normally do, which is weird things, and just climb on top of him. But while I'm climbing on top of him, I'm gonna wink at Joaquin.
You're climbing
Like, ooh.
on Alder.
Yes. So I can get a better look, because Truffles is too big and in the way, and I don't want to get in trouble. So, you know, Alder's the next
And
best thing.
Joaquin shoots back a look like, what the fuck is that wink supposed to mean? What am I doing?
Yeah, Joaquin has never seen the treasure map. Joaquin has no idea what's going on. Krieg is climbing a dwarf and winking at him.
And winking at me, and I'm just like, what the hell is going on?
Sounds rather par for the course,
Yeah.
right?
Will these just form naturally, or are you magically causing these to appear here?
Oh no, when we got here, they were here from the beginning. It's just like, look at them. Perfect in every way.
I'm gonna
You
pull
guys
out my
do... Oh, go ahead.
orb real quick so I can see the valuables in the room.
So when you pull that out, because you do have a challenge for no rolls, so I will tell you, I am going to count everything as like middle of the road, but I'm not going to give you a mixed success of it. I'm just going to give you middling information unless you guys like really role play into it. But if you want to break the challenge to make the roll, that is up to you guys. Like, know that the challenges are not dictations on you.
I can explain that.
I want you guys all to just know that.
Mm-hmm.
So Krieg starts on his shoulder and then kind of climbs up to his outlargely hat, and then that way he's kind of not in line of sight, and he just kind of reaches his hands in his pocket and then pulls out his orb. It's kind of worn because he's used it a lot, of course, and just kind of runs it between his fingers as he's asking your general questions on any buyer would ask about something he's looking to buy. And his eyes start to kind of just glow a soft yellow as he's peering over, he's looking around, he's pointing out different subjects and
The most
looking
valuable
around
item,
as well.
The most valuable items in this room are things that you guys are carrying. But like the second you go over the gemstones, even this giant one right here, it has no value to you. Except for in like material. But like, it's not magic. You're not even sure it's an actual gemstone. It kind of just looks like it might be glass.
I was just gonna say, so it's like it's colored glass more than it's anything else.
Yes.
Okay. And then as he's happens to be doing this for so long, he just kind of accidentally, is the manacles anywhere close so I could accidentally fall on top of them?
They are on the ground. I'm going to say under that piece of rock. Oh yeah, they're
Okay.
just acrylic. There we go.
So since
they're terrible.
He's focused on what he's doing, and the hat, it's a hat. It's not like it's going to carry a whole ton of weight. So he just accidentally falls over and then just happens to land on something hard and manacle shaped.
All right. If I treat this like a 10, I'm going to let you know Alec is pretending to be as dumb as he is. Like, Alder is only pretending to be this dumb. He will be on to the fact that you did something. He's not going to see what you did, but he will be suspicious.
Yeah, I mean, he's already suspicious of the card, so it makes sense he's suspicious of me as a person. And then by the time I'm on the ground, my hands are completely empty, and I'm rubbing my back as I have landed on something hard.
He's like, oh, I'm terribly sorry. You really have to watch yourself. Like, we are very well, like... We take safety measures here. That's why we don't leave our areas. It's just like, would you like to continue the tour?
Sure, I just seem to have landed something on my back, and he turns around and is like, what are these?
1 second, I have to close my window because the neighbors are listening to music real loud.
Protect thy copyright.
Sorry, everybody. It's just like I heard blasting through the window. It was like, finally, it's happened to me.
I'm now gonna wink at Joaquin one more time.
Oh, you're actually showing him the... Are you showing Alder the fact that you found the manacles?
Well, I fell on top of them, so I was like, oh no. And then I'm winking at Joaquin again. But this time it's the other eye, so, you know.
So do you get a lot of cave-ins here? Is it frequent?
I mean, it's safety first, of course, but like once we started mining this place out, we started to really handle it. That cave-in, it was just that one of our miners being a little bit irresponsible. But don't worry, they have been disciplined properly.
Cave-in? I thought it was just an avalanche is what happened.
The avalanche created a cave-in.
Mm-hmm.
I should hope none of the workers got trapped in the cave-in.
Oh, absolutely not. All of the... how do I phrase it without you being able to make rolls? He's good at what he's doing. I know that. He's just like... No one was... There are no long-lasting injuries that we haven't been able to take care of. And she's like, oh my, what are those you have there, Krieg?
I seem to have fallen on top of him, so I would have hoped you'd know more than I would.
Oh, it must be an artifact that somebody brought in outside. We might have been giving a tour and somebody thought they'd bring a gag gift in, you know.
Looks like they've been here quite a while, actually. The way they're placed and the way they've got the wear and tear about on the cuffs. And
oh no,
where's
like these
chain
rocks
go
they
to?
found.
It's kind of over there, is following the chain.
You know, strange treasures like these are somewhat of a curiosity of mine. Let me take a look at them.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, they're not mine, so feel free.
Of course not. Are there any distinct? Are they just plain iron manacles, or
they are manacles that would like They are slightly null metal. They are not completely null metal, but there is a essence of null metal in them. They will not like drain your AP, but if you were to clasp them both over your wrists, then you wouldn't be able to use your magic. Also, the okay, I'm gonna tell you something, and you tell me how you figured it out.
Okay.
These manacles look like they might be designed to hold somebody of avian stature. Not normal hands, more like they would hold wings.
Joaquin's been to enough kink parties to recognize handcuffs when they see them.
Holding wings. How would I know that they hold wings?
Like, I was trying to think of, like, if a bird had wrists, they'd be really thin, right? Like,
Sure, but they have like they do appear to at first glance just be kind of one loop, but they actually kind of have a like a folding mechanism. They're designed to kind of secure the wing in a bent position to kind of keep them confined.
oh,
I
absolutely,
don't know if
yeah.
that makes sense. Where
No,
it's like
I think I get you. And like,
so the wing can't be spread because it's it's designed to hook at the hinge.
absolutely, love it.
I really have to say this is quite a curious artifact. They seem to be. I don't think they're designed for hands like yours or mine, and they seem to have some sort of odd power to them, almost as if they might inhibit abilities of some kind. This is fascinating. I can't imagine anyone would just drop this and leave it behind on a tour.
They are incredibly well crafted as well. Like, really well crafted, almost like they are, you can tell that they are designed for a terrible thing. Like, what they do is a terrible thing, but they are very well built for that terrible thing. Go ahead. I was trying to be like, who would notice? Because I don't want you guys to make a roll to break it. Alright. One of you make a roll for me. It's gonna end in 10 seconds, so it won't count, because by the time it happens, like, the stream thing will be over. So, who wants to, like, look closely at them and at Alder?
I could.
Go for it. You guys both can, for sure.
Okay. Is that just a D20?
Yeah.
Pollux&Castor heard anything while we were looking around.
I mean, I can make a roll for that.
Yeah, for sure. Is that a 19 from VaNex and a 19 from Soap? Is like you
That's
guys both
so-
rolled 19?
I rolled it.
Oh, goddamn.
You guys are doing fucking great. This went great. All right.
That went so good.
2 19s and a 20.
I mean, that was my last one, so like it was
Oh,
a
okay.
19 out of 20. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so,
still-
Still pretty good. Still pretty good.
Yeah,
Really
still
good.
doing
Very
great.
good.
So I just kind of hop back on top of Pollux&Castor and kind of asking them about the signal again, because Joaquin has the manacles, and I know Joaquin is amazing, so I'm now diverting conversation somewhere else.
All right, Cash. You notice that Alder, while not as stupid as he looks, is incredibly vain, and you can see, like, ALD carved as like a maker's mark in the handcuffs, and you also see it around the necklace, one of the necklaces he's wearing. It just says, it's a big medallion that just says ALD.
Interesting.
And Pollux&Castor, you are hearing echoing of like mining. But it's nowhere, not close to you. It seems like it's under you. Like, significantly under you. And it's just like, happens to be like echoing up through one of the, like a crack in the floor that is just like venting hot air. It's so hot as well. But not in this cave. In this cave, it's very comfortable. And with
Yes,
a 20, I'll let you know that something smells like it might be burning.
Is that a... Oh. I guess he's gonna look to Krieg, try and, like, say this as quietly as possible so that the other I'm just gonna say the blue dwarf, so that the blue dwarves don't hear. Down below us, through these cracks, I hear the sounds of mining, and also smells like something is burning.
Well, that's not good. Kind of looks down at the nearest crack.
And, well, they're sharing that. Cash, without saying words, just kind of eyes Clem to look at it, and then eyes the thing at the necklace. The marking on the necklace.
I see. Like, are you just out of character? Are you pointing this out, like what you learned out the Clementine?
Yes.
Yeah, and Clementine's
Non-verbally.
gonna kind of like nudge Joaquin and show him like same thing, like the little handcuffs and I think he made those. He whispers.
It would appear that he did.
Alder's like looking around, feeling the tension grow in the room. And he's just like, I think that's enough of the tour for today. We have a lovely bar. If you guys would like to come, we have some rooms you could stay at. We wouldn't want you to, like, travel in this late of night. It's like in my head, the sub has returned back already. Like, has gone back, but can come pick you guys up at any point. So it's not like the crew is, like, waiting on you to deliver the goods. It's just like, is anybody hungry right now? Like, we make fantastic food out here. We have some great lodgings for you. Come, you must share in the dwarf hospitality. You know Royce. I know that one of your officers is Royce. I know Royce. We're good friends.
His hospitality is usually punching people, so if you want, we can engage in hospitality, yeah. Hey, Clem, go punch him. Just like Royce would.
Why would
How he says hello.
He raises his hands like, I don't think that why the violence?
You said hospitality, and you said you knew Royce. I thought you knew that's how Royce says hello.
Well, Joaquin just like blatantly points at the maker's mark on the manacles, and then like kind of just like raises his eyebrows, looking at the demarcation on his necklace, and goes like, What sort of hospitality are we in for?
Oh, he rolled a natural 20.
Oh,
so
He did.
his lie is very believable. Like, you know, like player-wise, you guys know this is a lie. And I'm not saying it gets rid of all your suspicions, and he's just like, okay, listen, all right. I didn't make any of this. I'm a terrible craftsman. I'm absolutely the worst. Like, everybody knows that I'm terrible. I found all this stuff in a chest down here. It was just down here. Like, this cave system was clearly... Somebody else was living here for a while before we got in here. We just cleaned it up and we made the gems nice and pretty so we could sell them. Like, all this stuff was in a box. It's not even my jewelry. I didn't make this. I didn't make that. I don't even know why there's a manacle here. It had 3 of the letters from my name, so I thought it would be great. It's like, I didn't know that they made, like, things like this.
Mm-hmm. What a coincidence.
It's quite a coincidence, and I understand that, like, you know, like, the whole, like, Malcolm's razor or whatnot. But, like, you gotta believe me.
So you're telling us you're a thief because you stumbled across somebody else's house.
Are you telling me you're not a thief?
I'm
No,
a
I'm
businessman.
We've all heard stories about you, Krieg.
Yeah. I've made friends in Holt. I then went over to Dyad and made friends there. I then went over to Folksong, make more friends there. So I've got lots of people who can back me up, whereas you're currently backing up into my cow.
Well, I don't know why you have a mushroom cow down here. Or where you got a mushroom cow. Or why a mushroom cow exists.
That's just rude.
It's like, B, I'm really hungry, and I would just like, come on, guys, let's just go get dinner. And he's gonna try to walk past you all to go like outside. Like, you don't have to trust that 20. Like, it's very hard to like see like to roll a die and see what you guys believe, but know that he did tell a very convincing lie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, Clementine, though, he's convinced or not, he still wants to go more on a tour. We've only just seen this one place. So he's already more kind of suspicious, and he's like, okay, but is this really it? So he's not convinced, but he's also just...
He trips a little bit, and like, he catches his footing, and you do see him like, he hits one of the crystals and it knocks over, and everybody sees as it like shatters to like powdered glass. He's like, uh-oh.
That's not gemstones, that's glass.
Yeah.
I may only be a doctor, but that doesn't look right.
This is a scam, isn't it?
So what's really going on here?
Yeah.
We're gonna go get a nice meal, and I'll tell you about it over dinner. How about that?
No, you are going to tell me right this very second, and I am going to compel truth from him.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna whisper to Pollux&Castor, this is where Joaquin gets mad and then does things. So, just watch it, great.
Okay, roll me that 20-sider, Joaquin.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Is it a 1?
No,
it's a 1!
Oh no!
No. You did the roll wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thankfully, it's not.
you got it too much.
Yeah, the extra stuff on the end made it just turn into a 1.
Mm-hmm. The dice actually isn't showing up, so... There it is.
Alright.
That was almost another 20, and I would have been
Almost.
happy.
That would have been cool.
But
pretty good.
I don't know what's wrong with my keyboard. It's my bad.
yeah, it's fine. I was just like, oh no, that would have been fucking hilarious though. So like, Alder is trying to get away from you guys. Like, he's just like, no, look, and then like he just snaps into it, and so I was literally just looking at Compel Truth. Like,
By the way, Alan, does that make that 2?
what's that?
Does that now make that 2?
Who rolled a failure?
There was no fill.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was
No, the one. It wasn't actually a roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That didn't count. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
You're good.
Okay, so the target is compelled to answer 3 questions truthfully. And yeah, he will be very, oh no, you know what? We'll count it as a 20, because, Cowboy, Cass, played the loose lips card, so we're gonna bump that up to a 20. So for 5 minutes, you can ask this guy 5 real-time minutes, you get to ask him any questions, and I will answer truthfully. Your first question was, what's really going on here?
This is a fake front. You make nothing off of these.
Absolutely not. This is all just glass that we put up with Sal's help.
The manacles belong to whom?
They belong to us. We use them to hold the prisoners downstairs.
So
Who are
that's
the
why I keep
prisoners?
mining.
All the flamingos we arrested from Dyad.
Okay, like
we can leave now.
out of character. I just want to be like, oh, we're good then.
The fucking flamingos.
Good lord.
How much you want to bet that they're the ones who sent out the distress signal?
I don't want to bet anything. I'd lose that bet.
Can you show us to the flamingos?
I could, but I don't want to.
Will you do it anyways?
No.
What if we force you?
I will fight back.
Where are they?
How strong are you?
Can you point us to the direction that they're to get down there?
I could, but I won't.
Hmm.
You want to see an angry Joaquin? Because I think it'd be funny.
I don't.
Give me directions to the jail.
You go down past where Bob and Nathan were. They're very strong guards. Beyond them, you'll notice there is a wheelbarrow. That wheelbarrow doesn't actually do anything. It leads straight to, it's a door that leads into the elevator. Be careful. Salesmen are behind that gate, and they are more well equipped than us.
Where do you store your money?
We store our money in Alaric's house. It's a nice little apartment. The first one that you see coming into town, in the basement of that building, we have all of our money that Sal has been paying us for this.
Is it guarded by a safe?
It is guarded.
What's the code?
I don't know the code.
Damn it.
Joaquin's gonna like look over at Krieg and just be like the glance of like, you owe me one. Who knows the code?
Alec knows the code.
That's fascinating. All right, here's a question for not you. Who wants to tie him up?
I could put him to sleep.
Let's do it.
All right, let's put him to sleep.
He passes out. You guys still could have asked him more questions, but that's cool. He's done. Thunk.
Well,
We don't need you anymore. Sleep.
It was just. I think he had ended
All
his
right, then.
usefulness anyway.
Sure, we could have asked a little bit more personal
Oh yeah,
questions. but
actually,
that'd
yeah.
be a
Can
little
let's put the manacles on him.
oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, sure. Like that's gonna hurt so bad.
It's poetic.
There you go.
Well, it's got his name on it, so it belongs to him, right? Give him
Yeah.
back.
It does
very-
belong to him.
Yeah, no, I do think we
Yeah.
need to return these to its rightful owner.
Oh,
What do you say?
absolutely.
Let's-
I am in
let's-
agreement.
All right, hold on. I have to ask myself an in-world question.
Mhm.
The reason that Royce and the other dwarves are safe is because of the magical properties of silver. This cave is not full of silver. This cave is just a cave. It's rocks and glass. And like outside of it, he's protected because of the magic of silver. But if you put null metal manacles on him, does he change? I'm gonna say no, only because I don't want to have to change voice in the future. Because I can't promise voice isn't gonna get shot by a fucking null bullet at some point.
Well, you did say it was only like a wisp of no metal, not full, so you could
That's
just say
fair.
it's kind of draining maybe a percentage, like 0.01 at a time kind of thing, so.
Yeah, all the dwarves have silver in their skin. They're not born blue. They become blue.
I wonder if I save the flamingos, if I can get their votes and have them to vote against Bobbert. Depends on how much they hate Bobbert at this moment, probably.
Well, I would suggest first we figure out how to get down there, and then figure out the logistics of who will vote for you and who won't.
Oh, right, yeah. Cart before the horse, that's my fault, sorry.
Now it's only fair
Wow.
to think out loud.
Who knows magic to deal with buff people?
You guys gonna want to deal with Nathan and Bob? They're big,
I mean-
strong dwarves.
I mean, I can freeze them, I can burn them, I can shock them. What you
I mean,
want?
if you freeze them, I'll help. But I don't know. Like, could they also just be cough cough put to sleep?
That is true. I could try and put them to sleep.
Are they commoners or minions? Or are they bosses?
They're gonna be minions,
Okay.
but
All
like, if you show up without Alder, they're gonna know something's up.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine for what I was going to do. Okay.
Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I can incapacitate one commoner or minion because I have sneak attack,
Right?
but it only lasts 10 seconds. 10
Do
minutes.
you
sorry.
want? Do you want to instead buy some time to deal with them?
Sure.
So Joaquin's gonna run into this area with everyone, and I'm just gonna tell you, everybody just follow my lead.
Okay.
So I'm gonna run in here, and I'm just like to the point where I'm like, as I approach Bob and I'm sorry, what was his name?
Nathan.
Bob and Nathan. Bob and Nathan. As I'm getting to Bob and Nathan, I'm almost like I'm buckling over, like bracing myself on my knees, like trying to catch my breath, and I'm like, oh my god, it's terrible. There was another cave-in back there. A huge crystal fell on Aldi.
Give me a 20-sider. They start laughing.
No, that's a success because it's a failure.
Huh?
So,
Doesn't Cash still have 2?
Yeah. So Cash is.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. That does go down to 2. Okay.
Mhm.
Like, all right. So Nathan's just like, Nathan starts like heading down. He's just like, okay, and Bob's just like, tell me how bad it hurt him. I fucking hate Aldi. Ah, piece of shit. I hope it really got him.
If you want, we can show you where I can show you where it was, and I can explain in great detail the travesty that befell Aldi if you'd like. It's quite a hilarious tale.
I'm okay. I'm gonna stay here. You can show Nathan what. Like that guy's got a soft heart.
I don't think my little feet can catch up to him.
That's
That's
fine. You know what? If Alder doesn't survive, I think we'll all be fine.
So at this point,
rather
I'm gonna.
morbid.
Have you met the
180.
dude? Like he's a disgrace to all of us.
Why is that? Because he's short. It's because he's short.
It's because he's bad at crafting and like he likes his own little inventions. He likes to set up little traps for people, and then like you're like, I'm gonna pick his pocket or something, and then it explodes ink right in your face. It's just like he just does shit like that all the time. One time he put like this clear wrap over my toilet.
He's the practical Joker instead of the actual craftsman.
He's terrible. He's a nightmare.
It sounds like he's a nightmare. Yeah.
Pollux&Castor, you see E7 like reaching behind his back and slowly pulling out his like baseball bat, and it's just like,
What?
I could just do this. We could just one hit. We're good.
Well, as
Is
I'm
he saying that to the
discussing
guy who was
how bad-
unconscious or to the big guard?
The big guard. Just like, cause he's like laughing and he's like patting his belly. He's got a drink in one hand and he's taking this big ass swig of this like, frankly, ridiculous smelling moonshine.
I'm just gonna look at Pollux&Castor and E7 and then look back at him as I'm continuing to converse. Being like, yes.
He's like,
You know what? If you can successfully sneak behind him and knock him out with one strike, then go right ahead.
All right, give me the 20-sider for him.
Oh shit, okay.
Oh yeah, I don't make those rolls. Man, that die lost its fucking mind. It was a 13, so it was a success. But like, all right.
It can lose its mind all at once as long as it's a success.
You guys just hear just a loud thud, because a thing you guys should know about E7's baseball bat is it's just a cudgel. It's just a solid piece of steel. Like he's not hitting people with a hollow baseball bat. And then he's just like, Bob's just like, oh god, this was. He looks into his cup, clearly concussed, and he's just like, this was stronger than I thunk.
Good job.
E7 just like kicks his body away and is just like it's trying to roll them away from the cart that he's clearly guarding. It's like, I think this is the one that Aldi. You guys said Aldi. I wasn't paying attention to his name. I think this is where the elevator is supposed to be.
Aldo,
Alti.
Aldo Tremaine.
Alta.
Ultima!
Alder?
Honda.
Edmund Honda?
Edmund Dantes? No.
Elmo?
Virgil?
Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
I fucking love the Devil. E7 loves Devil May Cry. It's not an actual video game in this world. It's just a series of books.
Oh, Devil May Cry.
Is it a romance novel where the devil cries?
Don't spoil it.
No, I feel like Clementine would also be.
I haven't read the last
There
one.
there is the potential for tears, Krieg.
Don't tell me what's gonna
What's
happen.
in the name?
By the way, while we're all having this
I don't
wonderful
wanna know
conversation,
either.
Catch is just politely trying to prop the poor dwarf up just to make sure that nothing else happens to him. It's not gonna heal him, just to make sure nothing else happens to him.
He's got a giant goose egg.
Oh,
As long as he's sitting up, it's fine, right?
Oh yeah, okay, hold on. Let me.
Takes the alcohol away. Sits him up.
Don't get drunk and sleep on your face. That's how you die.
Yeah,
I love the
that's
craft.
what he's making sure about.
Oh,
that
he's on truffles now, apparently. All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the doctor says that if you're propped up, even after a massive concussion while drinking alcohol, you're fine. So I believe it.
Oh, I mean, I
Doctor
could
says-
easily heal him, but just
We're not gonna do that.
no, not yet.
maybe
No,
on the way
no.
out if I remember.
I'll remind you.
Oh, all right, cool. He should be fine.
Which
till
one
then,
was
right?
this?
I think it's Bob.
All right,
Alright, E7, open up the door.
let's go.
E7 like pushes the minecart to the side, and you. What?
I can't believe we're saving flamingos.
Yeah, me either. Really, this is.
Saving's a strong word.
We're
Where are they? What happened?
Well, to be fair, they said that they're what, prisoners effectively? They've
Prisoners, yep.
Yeah,
they've obviously done something that might make them worthwhile to us.
Oh, Joaquin and Krieg were there when these flamingos got arrested.
Oh,
I was busy helping put out a burning fire. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Sal arrested all those flamingos.
Interesting that they're here.
Like, as the door opens, you see the frog back there, like, do a big old stretch. He's like, oh, shift change. Who are you?
Hi, how's it going?
And he jumps in front of the door.
I'm gonna jump on top of his head and karate chop by spending 1 AP, so he's now on the floor.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's just like, he follows out, and he's like, you notice immediately that this one is much tougher than the rest of them. Like, he goes down, but, like, he lands in, like, frog pose. Have you guys ever seen Kung Fu Hustle?
Yep.
The end fight? Like, when that guy, like, he just does the big old rabbit.
That's what I saw immediately. I see it. That's what we mean.
And, like,
Okay.
he is guarding. Like, he throws Krieg off of him. And, like, you guys can each do something right now because Krieg did knock him down. But, like, looks like he is ready for a fight. Like, Nathan and Bob are ready for a fight, kind of. Nathan will be back. I need you guys to know that.
Yeah, I figured that was gonna be temporary.
Alright, so what are you guys going to do to deal with Frog Guard number 1?
well,
Are we
Again,
all
put them
ending
to
on the...
sleep.
Yeah.
unless someone wants a more permanent option.
I mean,
He's already knocked down, he's prone.
yeah, I want to freeze him in place. but using
You
2
move him away
AP.
from the door, then freeze him in place.
Yeah, I mean, if he's frozen, I could just move him over.
Perfect.
Gonna just. Can I do that? I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, you can give it a shot for sure.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. I roll for that though, right?
Yep.
Yep. Rolling to freeze him with. Yeah, freeze. 2 AP.
+1 on
It's
all
a-
magic.
It's a 10. Oh, was that a buff? Aha! So is that a
11.
Yeah.
You rolled?
I rolled a 10.
That's wild. I only
Yep,
just
there
saw
it
it.
is.
So
I
yeah.
thought
I
I
only
guess I had
just saw it.
lag.
was
I guess
like,
I had
what?
lag. Probably had
Yeah.
lag. Sorry about that.
Literally just seen it, yeah.
Yeah. I rolled for me, but I guess it's lag. Internet's probably doing a stupid thing. So I think
Yeah, I
I've been
only
having
saw the
roll
roll from
20.
beforehand, but thank
Yeah.
goodness.
I didn't even see that. But anyway,
I'm glad it turned up though. And then the buff, I guess, helped.
yeah, the buff made it a success. Let me look at. I don't.
The 2 AP. 2 AP.
The 2 AP. All right, you do see him start to like freeze, and like as it's taking over his body, you guys all see him like he does the like incredibly loud bullfrog, like croak. He's trying to send out the signal before he gets completely frozen that they are under attack. But you do have time to do something about it. So Clem's hand out, freezing this thing. But you
Yeah.
guys can, like, his body's getting frozen, but his mouth is about to go, and you see he's about to, like, do it. He's about to, like, really make that call.
Can need some help.
I'm doing a graceful 360 in the air. I can't help you.
Yep.
So the only skill I have that might be able to do something would be I'd have to use it off script from how Quest uses it.
Yeah, most of the time that's fine. What are we doing?
Can I use the shield spell, but I just basically put a bubble around his head?
That's setting
Yeah.
a dangerous precedent.
Isn't it?
Does it say on your person or on someone else?
It's on me, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want to set that precedent.
That's fair.
I could calcify his head.
Yeah, all right, freeze him. Then fucking turn his body into bone. Cool.
It would be
I
a
mean,
panic decision.
at that point, you might as well just shoot him in the face.
Jesus.
I mean,
I'm a doctor, but
Like, let's
very much so all the time.
let's just save the AP. Joaquin's gonna pull out his revolver and just shoot him in the face.
Oh, well,
Okay.
yeah, that doesn't even have to be a roll. He's not moving anywhere. Just fucking.
Clementine just immediately stops. It's like, oh.
Just like, bunk. It does echo really loud, though.
He's backing away.
It's like, boom. Frog fucking brains on the wall.
Why is this the second time I've seen someone's head get blown off?
He's now shaking a little bit.
Oh boy.
All right. I
Hey,
guess
Clem, I've got 11 bar. It'll be fine. I found this in my pocket. I think
Pull
Seth
yourselves
gave it to
together.
me.
We don't have a lot of time. They're gonna find the body.
All right. Thank you. He just takes 11 bar. Use it. All right. Let's go.
You know, I can make it so much worse too.
Hey, Truffles, I need you to move that body from the door over to the corner.
Truffles just walks up, bites it, and then just starts pulling backwards.
We could have
Thanks,
done that before
buddy.
I froze him. Oh, he shivers.
He wasn't. Truffle just looks at Krieg. He wasn't unconscious before you froze him. Like, he
No,
wasn't
no,
dead.
no,
Now
no,
he's dead.
no, 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 no. I'm talking about Joaquin shooting.
Yeah, but he might have missed.
Okay, well, still. At least it's done now. Off we go.
All right. So we're going down the elevator.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's always a good place to go in RPGs.
Krieg is just
I'm just
standing there kind of whistling at
Like,
this
I'm
point.
fine, but Clementine is shook.
In for a
seeing
penny,
murder,
in for a
but she's
pound.
fine. Yeah.
You-
Yeah. Let's go.
You need some head pats or hugs, sir, Clem. You're not looking the best.
It'll be okay. We got a job to do. Thank you, though. Thank you.
As he
Yeah,
says
of
that,
course.
Cash does hug Clem.
Thank you.
Just for a
Hugs,
Just-
moment.
Cash is just like, I want a hug.
Oh, he always needs
Okay.
a hug. Of course he's gonna get one.
That's what he knows. He just like gives him a hug because he knows he needs it. But also, he does.
Oh my, that's a lot of flamingos.
Yeah, there we go. There they are.
Oh yeah, as you get to the bottom of it, and you're not like seen by these flamingos, and you're not seen by the lizard guard that's up here either. But like they're all working like crazy. It's so hot down here.
What they're doing?
What are they doing down here? What are we creating?
What are they working?
Probably glass.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, you can give me some 20 sides. You can figure out what they're making right now if you want to.
Yeah, I want to find.
I
that
would
out.
like to.
All right, everybody that wants to do the search, give me a roll. Just remember, we only got 2 failures left. Oh no! Oh my God, that was a 4 for a good long time.
Yeah.
That was a 4
Yeah.
for a long time. There was one.
Well,
There it is.
there's one. Sorry.
This is where Cash has a heart attack.
Oh, hugs him harder. No, it's like realize. Oh, I'm sorry, brother.
All right. That fuse
Don't put
sound
your
is
logic.
really loud in your brain right now, Cash. It's so loud. And you guys see the flamingos, and each one of them are like looking back and forth, like furtively at each other, or like maybe not furtive, but like as like they're looking as Krieg and Clem are looking around, Pollux&Castor, like and Joaquin and Cash, all 3 of you, which makes very good sense for this, are picking up on body language. Something is about to happen, and they know something is about to happen. But the guard up top, who's just reading a magazine, has no idea something is about to happen.
I know, since I've been saying the whole time, every time something goes down, he gets more anxious. Now he's shaking. He's aware something really bad's about to happen.
But, Clem, you find a piece of scrap metal on the ground. They are all hammering some, like, in this room, they are forging some kind of metal. That's what's like coming out of this extruder over here. Like it is just liquid hot metal.
Okay.
They are building things with null metal here. Not as concentrated as the gibbet stuff, but they're trying to figure out how to make a little bit go a long way.
Okay.
And
So I
like,
guess-
oh, sorry. They're
No.
all their legs are all chained up, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Like their arms are free, so they're not wearing the manacles from above, but they are definitely prisoners.
Okay, so it's forced labor.
You know, like how we put out fires.
Mm-hmm.
No way, I don't get political with my games though.
No. I'm just.
Oh, obviously not.
And I'm gonna let, like, when I'm able to, I am gonna let them know, like, you know, what's going on, what they're trying to do with this metal, what I can see from it. Point out this piece of metal that I found.
Krieg, you see these boxes over here, and like you've seen these exact boxes that Sal has received deliveries from these. Like you have seen Sal like gaining more and more weapons in more recent times. You know, with you guys' clandestine missions that you're still working with him on. Don't worry, it's fine. Sal is benefiting from these directly.
Okay. So I've definitely... Are those kind of like ready to go kind of thing?
Yeah, those are going to be like the you see basically bullets, like not the bee bullets that the vampires use, but literally like just bullets. Like round after round after round, and like they Tommy guns and like trench knives and that kind of thing. And also many more manacles. Like you just see boxes of manacles designed to hold flamingos.
Okay.
But you guys are all safe right now. You guys can continue sneaking around this place because nobody's seen you yet. Well, except for the guy you shot in the head.
So we can either cause chaos or go sneak.
Or kill everybody and then sneak.
That's true. Castor, Pollux, any ideas?
Well, I mean, first things first would be taking out that lizard guard up there, but outside of that, I guess I'm up for anything.
How far away is the lizard guard?
I would say he's about like 1 story up, like just a floor up. He's on a railing ledge. You can see he has a long-range rifle at his side. He is currently reading a magazine. He's across the room. I'd say he's probably like 100 feet, like away from you, straight line, and then about 20 feet up.
Okay.
These flamingos are like dedicated to like their job, and like you do see, like, I think it's got to be Joaquin and Cash and Valla that notice it. Actually, not Valla. Pollux&Castor probably really notice it fast. Each one is tapping their right foot in sync with each other. It feels like a countdown.
These flamingos are about to stage something.
Very much so.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell how long it'll be?
Feels rather soon.
Cash, how long's it gonna be?
I'm not... Hell, I don't know. But very soon.
I am thinking.
Very thick in the air that something is about to happen. We're about to witness something. Or also be a part of it, but that's neither here nor there.
Can I use my sorting box to move all the... So there's a bunch of boxes carrying bullets, manacles, and other things kind of on the left here. And then there's flamingos here. And then there's just scrap metal kind of every which way.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to pull up. So I'm kind of sitting there. I open up a box. And inside the box is pretty much this exact same room. I'm going to grab some of the scrap metal on the floor, and then I'm going to kind of move it so it's all kind of in a pile in the middle, and then I'm going to move the boxes kind of underneath where the lizard guy is standing. So he's just kind of standing above all the boxes, and then I'll close the box and be like, okay.
Yeah, so you guys all just see boxes start shifting around in, like, the room?
So all the scrap metal is in a pile over there, behind the boxes. So if you want... And then because we don't want to kill anyone. If someone wants to make him fall over, he'll just fall on top of the boxes instead of on top of death.
Oh, you don't want to kill anyone now?
Well, you know, Clem is kind of upset, and we don't want to make him even more upset, so let's just be rude.
Not necessary. I would rather we don't kill anybody, but...
So this way, if he happens to accidentally fall down, he'll land on boxes instead of a pile of deadly scrap metal.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you want him to fall...
I would also like to avoid murdering people.
Okay.
Does anyone have a trank gun still?
For sure, I imagine Clem probably carries a trank gun if they're like that upset about killing people.
Like he would have interchangeable, but he would for sure have it filled with tranks for his So
Okay. All you gotta do is shoot that guard so he falls down on the top of those boxes, and then we hide in the elevator until everything explodes.
all right, so I'm gonna do
Floats.
that. Then gonna load it up with a trank and aim for him. Make sure that silencer's on, I guess.
Roll me that 20-sider, Clem. Shoot this lizard.
Just aim for a vital spot. Oh, that was almost.
It's
That was almost a 2.
my
I kept
poor
getting scared.
heart.
Yeah, I was
really
like, oh
was.
goodness. I was like, oh
My
no.
poor
Is
heart.
this the time? Is this the
Oh,
time?
no.
It's not. It's a 12. Whew.
You guys see the dart go into his the guy's throat,
There we go. Aiming for
and he's like,
He teeters over to left above the scrap metal, and then he finally just teeters over right and hits the boxes instead.
he's just like, he looks down, he sees you 1, 2, he sees you 6, 7, counting truffles, 8 if you count Pollux&Castor, 2 different people, and he's currently under fucking a trank, so he might. He's like, you guys are crazy, and he like passes out.
Probably should have made some precautions before I shot him. Sorry about that.
He smashes into the boxes and then just keeps bouncing down them and like passes on the ground. And the flamingos all like look around and they see you all and they have clearly lost their count. And they're just like, what number are we at? Where we at? Hello, how are you? Are you guys here to tour the factory? I'm sure you are. We're great. We're not doing anything. We're good.
Yeah, we're the new union reps, so if you want to
Just
kind
my
of.
dirt! Well, Joaquin's just gonna like. I don't know what we're doing, but I just want to see it happen.
Well, I wanted to try and bullshit my way into explaining I'm the new union rep, and I'm here to get you guys signed up for it. If you guys would like
Well,
to express your
done
desires,
stuff
we
that
can
we're
set up a union.
prisoners? And we
Yeah, the
belong
prison
to a
union.
union. We belong to Bobbert's union, and we would like to get back to them. And that's by the time. Did any of you have the time?
Well,
They look
Do
over
you guys actually have
unfortunately,
the time?
4 flamingo eyes, 8 flamingo eyes, all like stare at Cash. They're like, uh-oh. I know that look. You know.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I do.
What time is it, Cash? And Joaquin says with like almost dread.
Didn't we hit 1?
You hear and feel an incredibly loud explosion further into the mine.
Oh.
Where was that?
Shit.
No.
well, if you guys want, we can either help you be safe inside the elevator, or we can leave you here to die. All you have to do is sign a quick little piece of paperwork.
And like, you see all 4 of them pull out shivs. We ain't signing shit.
Okay,
Alan,
close the doors immediately.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
The my service sidearm. Are those remarkable to like the Wanderpus, or are they pretty standard?
I think they're remarkable too, the Wanderpus.
Damn it.
Oh, do you not want it to be? Doesn't have to be.
No, it would be if it was normally.
I think the revolvers are the things that Valentina added into the game, and I do believe the revolvers definitely like have some kind of like Wanderpus logo on them.
Got it. I wanted to probably just like hand my gun to one of these flamingos and just try to be like, yeah, no, that's the gun that shot the dude. I don't know who was here. But if it's clearly a Wanderpus piece of equipment, then that's not a great idea.
I don't know, I think one of these flamingos is reaching down and picking up that rifle that the trank lizard had.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hey, Pollux, you said you could shock people, right?
Yes.
Can you shock that one as he points to the one reaching down?
Yeah, I can do that.
Dang.
So I'm gonna shock the one that's about to hit the flamingo, or that also could play.
It could explode in his
He was-
hand, that works.
I do need to say, I never said he was firing that, so that's just for the future. If
Yeah,
he
I
ever
figured it was for the
pulls that trigger,
jailbreak.
it explodes.
Got it.
Like he's reaching down for it.
I'm assuming they're not about to attack us, folks.
They don't want to attack you. They want to get.
They want
like,
to leave.
They want to leave. You guys are just happen to be in the way of the door. And Krieg said that they couldn't leave until they signed something, so they all pulled shivs.
Krieg.
What? They're flamingos.
Krieg!
Please,
What?
time and place.
Yeah,
This isn't going to end well in any way possible.
going to-
Trust me, time and place.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with everyone here. Like, I don't think I want to stick around for whatever caused that explosion. So, maybe let's skip the paperwork and just get everyone into the elevator.
Yeah.
The most lucrative course of action is to leave.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. We should go.
E7's like,
Okay.
is this everyone? And the flamingo's
Yeah,
like,
let's go.
no.
Oh,
E7,
hell.
hit the button.
Yeah. Nope.
I thought are we saving people? Or are we? Do we get the lizard guy too? You hit him in the neck with a trank. Do we need to get him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, all right. E7 just grabs him by the legs and just drags him back. He's like,
Is there anyone else in the mine?
There
We
are.
need to know.
Ooh, let me count them.
Anyone
1,
else
2,
down?
3,
God.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 more flamingos in this mine.
You know what? Let me and E7 deal with grabbing the rest.
I'll open up my box to see if I can help get things out of the way.
These are not all in the same room. So like, and it's chaotic as hell from this point on.
Yeah, I kind of want to
Goodbye.
find out where that explosion came from.
The flamingos on their way to the elevator, like in their like leg manacles, like are just like, dude, we're out. Like, we'll send the elevator back down for you guys.
Oh, by all means, go right ahead.
Like I was like, they like literally pull their shivs at you and they're like, no stopping. We know who you are. We know who you're with. And they like they like kind of they jab a little bit at Joaquin and Krieg. And it's just
Ooh,
like, don't
scary.
think this clears the slate with us. We'll see you again, and next time. And they like mock draw the knife across their neck.
You're gonna kill yourself.
Maybe like next we don't.
Yeah, we get it. Fuck off very much to you two. Be on your fucking way.
I thank you for saving us, though. We do appreciate that. Like, we do appreciate it. If you could save more of us, we might not like want to kill you so hard. But right now, you're the reason I'm here.
No, I'm pretty sure Sal is the reason you're here.
And who was working with Sal?
I'm pretty sure I don't even like that guy.
Oh well.
Sounds like a dick.
Oh, well, did we get misinformation? No, but that lizard was in the fucking. He was there. He burnt down our place.
I helped try to put out the fire.
Sounds like your quarrel is with the lizard, the guy he's sleeping over there. The jailer?
No, like that one, the short one.
The one who was putting out the fire to help save the city that was on fire.
I'm starting to think that you're the bad guy here. And I'm thinking
mean,
that
if you
you
want,
just
I've
lie
got-
to all your friends. It's cool. We got to get out of here as the elevator's like doors it's closing and going up as they're still yelling at you.
They must be working really hard.
Pollux
They
and
did seem
Castor,
kinda
can you roll me a
sweaty.
20-sided real quick?
Yeah, I'm imagining like Clem and Pollux and Castor and et al.
Wait,
are like
oh no.
already mobilizing to save people, and we're just standing here having a shouting match with an elevator.
Just screaming. Oh wait, this lizard's also safe.
Okay.
Pollux and Castor, here's your tough choice. Are you ready for it?
Oh boy.
You hear, because you like keen hearing, you're in communications, you're paying attention to it. You hear an explosion at the top of that elevator.
Uh-oh.
Who did the flamingos win that fight, or did Nathan win that fight?
Oh, fuck, was Nathan the guard?
Nathan was the guard.
One moment. I'm all for chance. I'm gonna flip a coin. Heads or tails?
Are you asking me heads or tails?
Yes.
Heads, the flamingos win. Tails, the Nathan wins.
Alrighty. It was tails.
Oh, you hear that explosion. The explosion takes all 4 of those flamingos, and then you hear the elevator, like, start to come back down.
Yeah, we should probably not be here when that elevator gets here.
Agree.
Okay, guys, so there are 3 rooms to check. There are 3 different pathways. There is, straight left and right. Are we splitting up? Are we all staying together? You know that this place is falling apart as the ceiling is falling in, like, not falling in on you right away, but, there was a massive explosion.
Personally, I opt that we separate, because divide and conquer, even in a situation like this, would still be able to get, find everybody.
Yep, and there is enough of us here that we could split up evenly into groups of 2.
I'm going with Clem.
Wait, where are we going?
Splitting up.
Oh, we are? Oh, okay. I mean, where's everyone else going?
I can go with E7.
But, which direction is everyone going? Because I guess
left, right, or straight?
Yep, left, right, or straight.
I mean, I want to go straight ahead, I guess.
Straight works for me too.
Pollux&Castor, left or right?
I'll take the left path.
All right, Joaquin. Going to the right.
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, so Joaquin and Krieg go to the right, and the first thing that you guys see upon, like, turning that corner is a frog guard and a lizard guy and another lizard guy all fighting 4 other flamingos, and they are having a time of it. Like, this flamingo in the back has gotten a hold of the guard's gun and is holding him down, and he's trying to get the gun on him, you know what I mean? It's that scene where it's like the lizard guard is holding his arm back, and he's just slow. He's gonna get there if nothing happens, and he's gonna shoot him in the head. And, like, the rest of them are just, like, full-on prison break. This one's trying to push this frog into the fire, and these 2 are, like, the little dragon guy here has a spear, and he's trying to keep the 2 flamingos away from him, but they just keep trying to, like, jump in with their shanks and get him in the side. That is what is happening. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys know this, but we're playing a Prison Riot game.
Can see that.
Fuck yeah, Prison Riot.
Who's with me?
Let's see.
Okay, so I say we murder the dragon guy, since that's only 1. And then we be seen as the good guys, so that the flamingos will help us later. What do you think?
Just beleaguered sigh right now.
It's like, how did I get into this?
This-
We were
the-
just
the-
securing
the-
a trade route.
the diplomatic fallout of this is just. Well, are you ready to be like Sal's open enemy?
Now, if all 3 of them die, we can just blame it on the flamingos. Looks like that one
We
over there
have
is about
so
to
many
die.
witnesses and anyone who can corroborate that we were here.
Okay. So, the people who saw us come down here is Bob, the 4 flamingos, which are now dead. We just had to murder Bob.
And Alder. And Alaric.
Yeah,
Well, Alaric knows we went inside the
let me
cave,
speak
not-
your language here for a second. The cost-benefit analysis is not really balancing for me.
Okay, so what do you
We're in
want
the
to do?
red here, and we're not coming back.
So what do you want to do?
I mean, like I said before, in for a penny, in for a pound. I think I'm just telling you that we are not coming out of this still not Sal's open enemy.
Ah, sure, it'll be fine.
Yeah, okay.
Just grab some blackmail on the way out, and it'll be fine.
Not the first time I've gotten my hands dirty.
Alright, so while Ez is taking care of stuff, I'm gonna try and find some blackmail.
Alright, I'm gonna come up to the, what is it, the dragon, the alligator, the crocodile.
Yeah, sure. He can be an alligator guy, sure.
So wait, he was the frog is, what's going on with the frog?
The frog is being slowly pushed into the fire.
Okay, and if we do nothing, he's totally
Yeah, like the other two, one second, like this guy and this guy are dead if you do nothing. This guy is still.
They are the 5 people on the trolley problem.
Yes.
Correct. All right, we're gonna go ahead and flip that switch for the alligator guy though, and just make sure we get that all the way over.
Oh, nice. You guys just straight run him over. What does it look like when you run him over?
I'm just gonna. So they're struggling. I'm just gonna come up from behind, just take the rapier out, and just literally like stab him. Just be like, just fucking get it over with.
I'm done with today. Just stab, walk away. Let's just go. I want a bath. I want to get out of here. Just stab, walk away.
I want a glass of wine. I want a bath. I want.
Pew! They let me do effects again, so I'm just gonna make blood squirt out of things now.
Nice.
That's cool.
But yeah, you don't even have to roll for it. He just, like, you can just walk up and just dead. Goodbye.
Yeah, why did we do this to Clem? Like, why did you make me
I
do
thought
this?
you guys were gonna
Why did you make me
figure this
do
out
this?
and sneak in and let them free. I have all of these like things, like yeah, like they were planning the prison break, but only if you rolled 5 failures. I didn't expect you to do that many failures that quick. And then also, you guys went full riot mode. These guys were just working how they had this set up. This guy over here is dead though. This frog is fucking toast. Literally, like, he's like,
No, Alan, you made me do this. I'm pretty sure it's your fault.
oh my bad.
That's what I'm gonna tell myself later.
Do I find any blackmail?
I don't know what you would like. What would you be looking for? Like, what would you use to blackmail him with?
Most commonly him working with the flamingos since he was against them.
Oh,
Openly
he's
and
not
publicly?
like it is not working with at all. He's
they're
they are like,
manacled.
yeah.
Oh yeah, but he's got like the boxes coming from here to him, kind of, right?
Oh yeah, but they're just making him weapons.
Okay.
Like that stuff you don't even have to roll for. Like you can tell anybody that you want that he is like doing this, and I don't even think Sal is gonna like back down and deny this. I really think that
Arms
Sal
race,
believes that
yeah.
he is in the right here. You have definitely outed the fact that he has spies in the dwarf. Roll me a 20-setter. This will be fun.
Okay.
I figured out how to do it. All right, so
Well,
15. You can get the name of one more of his spies. Let me get the list of his spies. Sorry about this, Royce. Some of your spies have been outed. You now know. Like, you find a piece of paperwork that explains like who helped. I didn't mean to do that one. Who helped him set this place up? Who helped him find it? And it says, with thanks from the riddle and rhyme.
All right.
Like,
I will take that.
you now know that the riddle and rhyme are all spies, and you keep running into them because they're spying on you.
I'm gonna hop back on top of Truffles and make a copy so that we have the original and a copy. And
So
then
the-
be like, okay, flamingos, let's go.
The flamingos are just looking around, and like you do finally hear the gunshot of him finishing off the one in the back. And all the
What are you
flamingos are like,
saying?
they're looking at you two because of all of the people they don't trust down here, you two are still pretty high on the list. And they're like, what are the others? Everybody else get out?
Yeah, we're working on that right now. There were 4 other people that came with us, and they're taking care of your friends. So if you want to meet us, you can either come with us or just meet us at the elevator. Your choice.
Alright, we'll head to the elevator.
Good luck.
Right. So, sorry, and it was Clem and Cash that went straight?
What were you gonna say, Joaquin, before I cut you off? Sorry.
So I don't know if it's like smoking gun kind of thing, but Joaquin kind of already knows through comms that the connection is made between the manacles and the ones that Sal used on Oddly when A got almost arrested. So I don't know if that's an obvious linkage, but that's a piece of evidence. Like he's made that connection at this point.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure. Like that, yeah, the null like why would anybody in Yoke have any form of null metal shackles? That's ridiculous.
Right,
And-
exactly. Because Karam knows it, so I know it. So, and now I'm seeing the manacles firsthand, and I'm like, Sal makes them and uses them.
And uses them. Because we know Sal hates magic. Like, Sal hates it. He wants it to be out of dyad completely.
The
Because
other
of the
thing I want to is like this is a different jurisdiction, but this is more a question for like somebody who knows the laws in dyad, but not like this guy is scrupulous or anything here, but like if he's arresting people, is that within his power to just be like imprisoning them in a work camp, or is that against the?
I think it is definitely like frowned upon by like a lot of people, but the people that Sal has on his side won't leave his side once they learn about this. You know what I mean?
So it's like technically illegal, but it's not really going to hurt him.
Right? It's just like everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, they're flamingos, and they were ruining the city." So who cares what happens to them? Like they were bringing all of these drugs in,
Right.
And like, yeah, some people liked it, but like they were making the nightmares and they burnt down the city. It was a bad deal. So it's like they deserve it, is what a lot of the people on Sal's side are going to say about this. They had it coming. If they didn't want to go to jail, they shouldn't have broken the law. So yeah, I've decided to go a really gross arc with Sal, I think. My bad.
Content warning.
Yeah, I wanted him to be a bad guy, and then you guys made him a good guy, but then, like, through the one game, you led him back to being a bad guy, and I was like, alright.
When did we think he was a good guy?
He started, like, lore kept making him more and more relatable. Every time fucking Esme played and flirted with him, every time, like, he had a good conversation with people, I was like, oh no. He was becoming a sympathetic character, and I was like, no, he's a villain. And I want to give you guys more villains to hate. And complex feelings about the flamingos.
I mean, a good villain makes you feel both kinds of emotions, right?
Yeah, that's what the flamingos are about.
The two emotions, like, befriend or murder.
Absolutely. Alright. So, Clem and Cash, you find this room, and in this room it's the opposite situation. These guards have these 3 flamingos under control. Like, the explosions are going off, but you see them, and like the guards are looking back and forth. How long do we got before we have to get out of here? It's just like, we need to get out of here now. And they have like manacled and shackled the flamingos. They have trussed them up, if you will. Like all these flamingos are like bound. And it's just like, do we carry him? No, leave him here. And then like the guards like start to walk. It's like, wait, who are you two?
Trying to help and make sure nobody dies down here. That's what's gonna happen if you don't get everyone out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, we're gonna make our way back to the elevator. We don't want to die. We got you. Come on, this way. I don't know what you guys are doing here. What?
No.
You can go ahead. We'll
No.
fall behind, but not immediately.
Is it only, or is it all of you?
It's the three of us,
Okay.
and I guess you two. The elevator's big enough. You must have used it to get down here.
Mm-hmm.
As who very much gave, well, a form of a written word to protect all life. And as a doctor, you were taking those 3 flamingos with us.
The hell we are.
The hell
And then you hear
are.
another explosion behind you.
We gotta go.
We can't leave them down here. It doesn't matter if they're flamingos. They're still, well, I think they're still people.
Yeah. Clementine nods. They're still people.
Yeah, but they're flamingos, so like...
They're flamingo people. They're still people.
They're still people.
Not for very much longer. They're gonna be dinner if we don't hurry up. I mean, we gotta get out of here. They're cooking. I bet we set this place at about 400 degrees for, half an hour or so. We get good dinner out of those. We'll come back down.
No, absolutely not. Don't. That's...
I get it. Roast flamingos and
We're
acquired
going
Mm.
to grab those 3 and take them to the elevator.
Mhm.
Or so help me, I will make sure you 3 do not make it out of here. Do
You
you understand me?
You see the one in the middle. It's like, absolutely, I understand. He pulls the key out from around his neck, of course, and then you see him throw it into the fire. Good luck.
Okay. I'm going to. I want to reach for those keys. I want to freeze my hand and reach for those keys.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're gonna try to get around you while you go for the key.
Oh no, they can go ahead. I'm just gonna get those keys. They can
All
do
right.
what they're doing. I'm ignoring them. We're gonna take these flamingos out. They're gonna do what they're gonna do.
All right, Cash. All right, Clem, roll for getting the key out, and
Mhm.
then if Cash wants to roll me like a diagnostics on the flamingos to see if you can get them walking again.
Yeah, definitely.
14.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right, so tough choice. One of them, once you unlock it, he's going to be fine. The other 2 are going to need assistance. But Clem, you are able to reach into that fire, but it, like, even with your hand frozen, it's gonna do 2 damage to you.
That's okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Were you...
Caches, that was the most recent one.
Okay. We're gonna, like, none of them can help you with a fight, but all 3 of them will be, like, limping. They're gonna slow you down a little bit, but you are able to get all 3 of them up. And they look at you, two, and they're just like, "Who are you? Did Bobbert send you?
No.
Did Elizabeth send you?"
No.
For your sake, I think it's better that you just don't ask questions.
Yeah,
And let's
she-
get you out of here. I'll be
I didn't
able
get-
to...
I didn't get to ask a question, though.
Okay.
Did Billiam send you?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's. Yeah.
Or either... When we get you out of here, I'll heal you all, okay? So
Oh.
just...
This place is on fire.
Yeah, we have
Yes,
to get out of here.
yes,
It's
we know,
urgent.
thank you.
Yeah.
This is like-
just
Did
fun.
any of you go towards the quarters? They chain us to the bed at night.
Oh.
And
No.
that's where, hey, Pollux&Castor and E7, you walk into a room that has 5 flamingos chained down to their bed.
Oh my goodness.
Well, this is a sight.
Oh, good lord.
The fire has not reached here yet, but it is getting warm.
Are the flamingos awake?
They are awake and squawking like crazy.
Alright, Pollux&Castor's, well, at least Castor is gonna make a very sharp whistle to try and get the bird's attention and then go, "Alright, listen up, everyone. Stop moving. so that me and my friend here can get you all unchained and to the elevator before this place bursts into flames. You got that?
The one in the center is just like, yeah, okay, I think I can get that. I can't see you because we have to look like straight up. We really can't like move our necks, flamingos and stuff. But like, I think the key is on the guard with the rifle.
Ah, shit. Okay. I guess I've gotta go back and get that key.
He's in the elevator.
Ah, shit.
E7's just like, raises his bat. I can try to break it.
As long as you don't seriously injure the birds, you go right ahead.
He lowers the bat. Maybe... I don't know how to pick locks. Anybody good at picking locks? Rupert is going ham on his food right now. It's very funny.
Let's see. What can I do to fix this?
Like, if you can think of a way to pick these locks, absolutely. If not, you can make a roll for E7, but you will have to make 5 separate rolls because he's going to attack the lock each time.
I mean, I've got nothing. I can at least try to pick. I can at least try to pick the lock.
Sure, go ahead. Do you have anything that would help you with that, or let's see what you.
Let's see. I got a dagger, a crossbow, and arrows. I got a sword, the friend flute. I've got that masquerade. Got that masquerade thing, which I think only works on statues. I've got that echo ring, and I've got that telekinetic earpiece. So I don't think I've got anything that'll help me unlock stuff, unless I can for some reason use masquerade on the chains.
I don't think you could, but I do have to remember that you have that because I really want to see that used. You have used it once, right?
I believe I've used it at least once.
Oh man, it's such a cool item. I'm so proud of that one. Alright. So yeah, roll me a 20-sider. Let's just see, like, 14.
That was
almost a 20. Right. And E7 goes down on his, and like you hear it, like you hear just like clang and then snap. He's just like, oh, these locks are kind of bad. And then you just see the ALD on it, and he's like, oh. Like all of it was just made by Alder. And like, all right, so you got 2 flamingos up and out. You can hear more explosions, but the room has not caught fire yet because you've fully succeeded on these rolls.
Awesome.
You guys moving to the next set?
Yep.
All right. So, oh, you both have tough choices. Okay, you can get them both free, but like you will hear. You can get them both free, but more guards are going to be coming down with Nathan than just Nathan. Or you can get them both free, and the fire has gotten to this room.
Which end would the fire be coming from?
It'll be coming from the way that you're going to have to like cross the fire to get out.
Alright, so have the fire enter the room or let there be more guards. I would rather...
This is the best fire token.
I would rather not deal with more enemies, so I will deal with... I can freeze the fire, that's fine! Oh god, that's a lot of fire. Insert "this is fine" meme.
Yeah!
Oh my god!
I love that fire effect.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, you get 2 more out, and like you just have 1 left.
I'm going to look to E7 and I'm gonna tell him, alright, fire is starting to get in here. If you can start getting these guys out of here, I will deal with the last one. Try your best to be safe and don't catch fire.
He's just like, will do. And like he pulls all 4 of the flamingos to him, and you see him kind of like stuff them all under his arms and just like lift, and then you just see him run and just jump through the flames.
Excellent.
He did it just fine, everybody.
What a cool guy.
E7's a pretty cool guy.
E7's a
God,
badass.
he's so fucking
Yeah.
cool. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's
Hell yeah. So fucking cool.
Look at him go.
And I'm gonna work
Why
on
is that
getting
guy
the
so
sussed
fucking
one.
anime?
just like, jeez, fucking,
Yeah.
fucking swoon.
And I guess here's the roll for the last flamingo.
Absolutely. Oh,
Yeah!
19 for
Woo,
sure.
woo.
For sure. We say so far, and like, yeah, and then you're gonna. Your plan is to freeze the your way out. You can just narrate how you get this guy out of here. You don't even have to make another roll to get him out of here.
Yep, so Castor is gonna be the
Because
one.
yeah, Nika made that a 20, so like you are perfect
shit, yeah,
success.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and one of us, I guess Castor, he's gonna be the one to pick up the flamingo and basically hoist him over their shoulders, while Pollux casts the freeze spell on the fire in order to like create a path through. He knows that fire's not. He knows that ice is probably not gonna last long, but as long as he's got at least a small path through the fire without getting anyone hurt, that is totally fine.
Absolutely. So, out you go. Are you saying that E7 is Cthulhu because he killed a dog? E7 didn't kill a dog? Alright. Out you go. Alright, so we all are going to meet back at the elevator at the same time, basically. So... we need 3 more flamingos. No, we need like 5 more flamingos.
3 plus 5, and the 4 I sent. 8 plus what you got there? No, 5 more.
Look at all these flamingos.
There you go.
There we go.
Look at all
12.
those chickens.
Look at all them chickens. Alright, let me grab Nathan, because he's about to make his appearance.
Hmm.
I'm only now realizing that Nathan was on the map layer, not the token layer. And that was why I was having such a hard time moving around earlier.
Excuse me.
Alright, so the elevator door opens up, and you see Nathan step out, and he's got just a glowing blue warhammer, and he like cracks his neck back and forth. And it's just like, you do see 4 flamingos on the ground. I'm not gonna say they're dead, but they did lose that fight, so they can't help you here.
Mm.
But they're not dead. So you have Nathan, 3 lizard prison guards, and then you 7 and 12 flamingos. Oh man, I'm just gonna refund you that parlay. This is a fucking fight.
Oh.
No, you're fine.
Nathan ain't having it. You beat Bob over the head with a metal fucking baseball bat. You manacled Alder. He has no idea how to get him out of that, by the way. Alder is just stuck in that manacle.
Well, hi.
Nathan just like stretches out. He's just like, all right, I think we're on a bit of a time limit here, as he like moves his warhammer around and just like stretches out his shoulder, like massaging an old like injury to his shoulder. He's like, that's why I left the army, you know. I didn't feel like I could really do it, but for you all, I think I can make an exception. I can get back in the habit, if you will.
Mm.
As he like takes one giant step, and like obviously he's way stronger as he like stomps on the ground at you. It's just like an intimidation factor for sure.
Hmm.
And then he's just like, well, let's get to the necessities, shall we? And he just charges at E7 because like that's the closest person to him. All right, and like you see him wince a little bit at the pain in his shoulder, but he catches E7 right square in the chest with his warhammer and sends him flying across the room. E7 hits the wall.
Oh, please be okay.
Oh, goodness.
He took 4, so he's at 0, but he's not dead.
I can heal him. I'll walk over.
You got a doctor! You got a doctor here! There's no need for Krieg to punch him in the face!
Okay.
I didn't
was
heal
just
me
trying
for
to help,
HP.
you know.
It's very much appreciated, but we have
Krieg's
other...
just like, no, don't worry. I can sock him right in the jaw.
That's not how doctoring works, please don't.
Okay.
It's really funny though. Like if you just want to run over and Superman punch E7 in the face, it's so great to me.
No, it's just kind of, he walks over, he kind of raises his fist, and then Castor's like, wait, no, stop. Like, but heal him.
You don't have to put him out of his
Points at
misery. We
himself.
can get him okay.
It's fine. It's fine. Just... I've got
All
it.
right, I'll go help in that
To
direction.
be fair,
if he
you
starts
will have to
walking.
pass. You will have to go past the other guards if you want to get to where E7 is. And they are going to want to fight you too, because if they don't fight you, Nathan's going to kill them.
Should really check on that one. I'm sorry, fellas.
E7's just like gives you a thumbs up that he's okay.
I'm going to let out a sigh of relief.
All right, so who wants to go?
Is there anything in here I can use Masquerade on?
Clearly, Nathan wants to go.
Nathan
Oh,
already
he does
knows.
really want to go. Roll me a 20-sider, Pollux&Castor. Let's see if I can do something with this. 17. You guys are rolling so good now.
Hell yeah!
Earlier. Joke, but goddamn.
Where is it? There's gotta be one, right?
I would imagine.
Okay. Well, Pollux&Castor are looking for something. It's I'm actually like making a token. Is that thing? What else would anybody like to do? I will get right back to you. I just gotta make this token.
Are the lizards, are they closing on flamingos or are they closing on E7?
They are they don't want to turn their backs on the flamingos because all the flamingos do in fact have shanks.
Right.
And thankfully, the one who picked up the rifle is kind of dead.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Can I use Trapped in the Margins?
To trap one of them?
Yeah,
Yeah, who you want to trap?
the big guy.
Oh, Nathan then, huh? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me remind myself what Trapped in the Margins does. I know I created this rule, so I should know it, but I don't. I do, more or less, but I want to make sure.
Fair enough.
And that one's not in my book. That means I actually have to open up my docs file.
I can read it to you if you need.
Sure, go ahead. You can read it to everybody. That'd be great.
Trapped in Margins attempt to immobilize a target within your reach by writing their name or drawing their likeness on a cursed sheet of paper. Roll the die and describe what you write. What you write or draw, but remember, you must truly believe in its power, even if it's a lie. I could misunderstand what that does, though.
Oh no, it'll do it. You just have to, when you write it down, believe that it's real. So
Can
go
believe wholeheartedly. All right, roll.
Yep, go right ahead.
All right.
And Pollux&Castor, I couldn't. Oh, 13 for sure. Like, what were you believing was real? What did you write down, or what did you draw? Like, how are you holding him?
Well, something akin to the manacles, holding him in place, like on his on his legs, holding him in place so he can't move.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna say like add that. I'm gonna add a bit of a trip up into that, and he just like falls down. And Pollux&Castor, you see, and I couldn't make the token for it, but just know that there's an Iron Maiden in this room.
Oh, hell yeah.
Just to threaten the flamingos with.
I would like to
I have this token, but it's the wrong angle. I don't like it.
I would like to put the masquerade on the Iron Maiden.
Yeah, that's yeah. So we're gonna have like a Pac-Man situation. Have you guys played Elden Ring? Have you guys seen the weird machine that like sends tendrils out, grabs people, and yanks them in, and then Iron Maidens them?
No, but that sounds metal as hell.
Yeah, it really is. That is what you've done.
They're called virgin abductors.
You're right. They are called virgin abductors.
I made a virgin abductor.
As in the imagery on the outside of their edifice looks like some sort of saint or virgin. And then they have horrifying snakes. The tentacles are snake heads. And they grab you and they Iron Maiden you.
Yeah, so you see this one trying to like Pac-Man its way at the 3 guards that are like blocking your way from E7. Like, but that is they are panicking. You see the flamingos are just rushing past Nathan at this rate, like because they are mostly hurt and they are just trying. So like, I'm gonna say you got at least more than half of them to safety. What you got?
Hand each of them a bee's candy, just like here you go, here you go, here you go. They're not looking at it because they're just too happy to get out, so they're probably not paying attention. But it's just candy, bees candy,
Yeah, for sure.
So whether anything happens is on them, but have a piece of candy, goodbye. Have a piece of candy, goodbye. Have a piece of candy.
That's akin to hi, thanks for coming. Hi, thanks for coming.
So, like this lizard is going to attack Valla's virgin abductor. And he's just like charges at it and slashes at it. Valla, what does it look like when a lizard with a short sword tries to stab this Iron Maiden but then gets eaten by it? What's that look like?
I don't know if I can describe that.
Okay.
I would just imagine a lizard that just gets fucking punctured multiple times.
I figured it out.
Actually, wait. I think I have. Let me see if I can find the gift for it. There's a game I play called Lobotomy Corporation, and there's an entity in that game that kind of matches what I'm thinking of. I just have to remember what it's called.
Did you say lobotomy extractor?
Lobotomy Corporation. The thing I'm talking about itself is not related to the game's name, but it has a different name.
You want me to roll for bees candy for all the flamingos?
No, actually. There's a
I'll
very
at least I'll have it
specific.
in the future.
Yeah, but there's a very specific reason that bees candy won't do anything to them.
Well, still handing it out to look like
Yeah,
a
for
nice
sure.
person.
No, they like
ahead.
you. They'd like you a lot more for it.
Yeah, here, have a piece of candy. Remember bees candy? We're selling them at the Silver Thimble if you ever want to visit. Bee makes, I think she's up to 3 flavors now. Have a good time. She got blue, purple, and red.
So yeah, this is a gory, bloody mess that Valla has that Pollux&Castor have put on this poor lizard guy. He's not gonna survive this, for the record.
Hey, Joaquin.
Assuming I can post a link, I think I found the visual representation, at least of what I might think it looks like.
Hi, Joaquin, do you mind just covering Clem's eyes real quick? This.
He's just shaking. He's fine.
Okay.
He will swipe away if you try to cover his eyes. He shakes his head. He's like, no, it's okay.
Nathan is
He's
trying to
shaking.
stand back up, by the way, but he is fully manacled, shackled, his legs are just fully wrapped in the metal. Exactly how Cash believed it was going to happen. Some of the flamingos have jumped on him on their way past and done little flamingo stomps. It didn't do any damage except for psychological.
And that's the worst kind. Physical wounds can heal, but psychological is forever.
It's that psychic damage that really.
It's just everybody plays psionics the same way, where you throw crystals at people, but to me, I just want to shame people.
Just make people feel deep personal guilt.
Feel bad about yourself.
Yeah, it's a lot of people are I'm going to use my psychic power to crush your skull. I'm going to use my sonic power to make you remember when you were in 4th grade. Everybody did something terribly embarrassing in 4th grade. I know I did. You guys can't see me looking off in the distance, but it's happening.
Dude,
I felt it.
Tone.
I took a deep breath. I'm like,
The psychic damage of saying to somebody how many years of your life have been 4th grade?
the idea of being some kind of time mage and cursing somebody back to the 4th grade forever is a hellscape.
Oh no.
I could have had that ability. That's just me.
All right, so this big fella is upon us, and he doesn't have use of his limbs, but he's also just a wall of fucking muscle that's practically rock. So
Yes, that is him. He is mad. He's also trying to break his legs free, but he can't. So he has dropped his warhammer and is trying to rip these off of him.
yeah, I feel like from this trajectory, I can kind of get him and the other 2 lizards. I feel like we just need to thunderous word this and GTFO getting that. Well, we still need to get E7.
Krieg and Clem have not gone yet, so
Yeah, no, let's
I was if we want to do a double attack or a group ability, that would be great.
I'm trying to. So Thunderous Word should knock them back. It does a trivial amount of damage, I would imagine, but the idea is just knocking them back and just getting to the elevator.
That sounds like it makes sense to me.
All right, so Joaquin's just gonna be back off, and it's gonna just shockwave out, knock them back.
Yeah, that's gonna work, but can you roll me a 20-sided so I know how well it works?
All right, sweet.
Okay.
Just miserably, everything
Just-
else I've been rolling today.
Just not the best. Clem or Krieg, do you guys got anything that you can do to make this a success? Never mind. It got turned into a 20.
Oh, okay. Because if he was gonna try to knock him back, I could probably also use Gale, but it's fine. Never mind.
We can say that that's what made it to 20. You don't even have to roll for it.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Yeah, just explain what you're doing.
Extra little boost.
I can believe it. I mean, this guy's huge. I can't imagine a single Thundering Word is gonna move him.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense for sure.
Yeah,
And-
then I'm gonna use some Gale.
You hear the thunderous word, you hear back off, get grabbed by the wind and go tunneling through this whole place, and the things that weren't exploded back there are starting to explode more, but not it's not a bigger problem for you, but you were just destroying this foundry so that it can never be used, is what's happening right there. As it's just ripping through it.
All right, let's get E7. Let's get out of here.
Is E7 on top of any boxes or anything?
Sure. That's where you put those where you piled up those boxes.
Alright, so I'm just going to open up my sorting box again, lifting up the boxes, because E7 is on top of the boxes, and then placing the boxes in front of the elevator, so that E7 comes along with said boxes.
So, are you all getting in the same elevator with all of these boxes and all 12 flamingos?
That does not seem.
I'm
yeah,
just using the boxes to transport E7 because I can't move him around inside the
That's fair.
diorama. So the boxes can stay there. I just needed them to move E7 closer as well.
Alright. So, second question then. Are we going up all with the flamingo? So I can be completely clear with this. If you all go up with the flamingos, it's a roll to see if the stress of it can handle. If you don't go up with it, you have to wait for it to come back down.
And we have to deal with these 3.
This guy is definitely dead. Like, he got blown into something. He probably the fire. But Nathan and the last, like those 2 are still alive, but, like, shaken. Like, Nathan is on his back, and he's, like, having a hard time getting up because he's all muscle. And without the use of his legs, it's very difficult for him to, like, stand up.
I mean, I can make a wall using boxes to hamper them even further so we can wait for it to come back down. Just kind of keep stacking up the boxes as they keep trying to get forward.
All right, so you letting the flamingos go first? Is that the plan? Just to be clear, I'm good either way.
I almost want to say we should risk it.
I mean, I don't mind risking for biscuits.
Yeah, I don't mind either.
Yeah, risk it for a biscuit.
I guess.
All right. Who wants to make me that roll?
Who wants a biscuit?
I can make the roll.
I grab one of these boxes because I do know that we've got some weapons makers
I rolling?
at the Silver Nimble.
You gonna grab one of the boxes? For sure.
Yeah.
All right. Valla, could you roll me a 20-sider and then -1?
I assume I just roll a
yep,
20
roll
and
it,
subtract 1 from that because
Yep.
I don't know how to type that.
That's how we'll do it.
No!
A natural 20 is a natural 20 is a natural 20. I'm not fucking with that.
Yeah,
What?
that's-
Who am I?
Sacred, you can't
You
fuck
think I'm
with
some
those.
kind of monster? I'm not hurting your nat 20.
That's the second nat 20 I rolled today. What the fuck?
Oh, phew.
Pollux,
This is a
Pollux and
nat 20.
1 for each of you. Yeah, 1 for Pollux, 1 for Castor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be seeing, conversing candidly with the flamingos since, you know, everything's fine.
Yeah. Oh.
But I guess, how did we make it up perfectly fine without
Yeah,
anything bad happening?
Like, what did... So... Pollux and Castor, what did you do to make sure this elevator was getting up there? Was it... Like, you can hear the strain as, like, Krieg steps onto it holding a box of null metal weapons, and you just hear the cord go... Grrr. My Foley work needs improvement.
Oh boy, how am I getting this up there safely? That is a good question.
I believe in you.
Believe in the heart of the cards.
Do you have any abilities that would come in handy for this?
I'm looking.
Good.
I can see a world where read the wind actually is the reason that like it's happening. Like you know that a gust of air from what they caused earlier is gonna blow up, like the backdraft situation.
Ah,
If this is cool with you guys, the elevator starts going up and it backdrafts, and just you guys see Nathan, like as the door is closing, get engulfed in flames, just screaming, like rushing for the door. And just as the door closes, the warhammer slams against the outside as he falls down.
Ooh.
And the second you guys get off the elevator, like the cord above snaps and falls back down.
At least that was quick.
yep.
Yeah, at least he didn't burn to death as the elevator shuttles through the sky from like the flames riding underneath it. But you guys can't see that. You're just aware of it through the crack in the elevator door.
Uh-oh.
All the flamingos are doing little flamingo dance. Like, really antsy, like, we need to get out of here.
Hold on, real quick. Cash, do you mind healing these flamingos before they leave?
Yes, kind of already
Since
promised
you
that.
won't let me do
it. See,
I am not ready
Don't
to
worry,
name.
folks.
I'm not ready
It's-
to name all of these 16 fucking flamingos.
It's not that I won't let you do it, it's that I think you would hit them just a little too hard.
It's okay, everyone. Burning to death only sucks until all of your nerve endings are burned off, and then you asphyxiate. It's no big deal.
Okay.
I'm sure it's fine.
Nuts. Rubbing his hands together, trying to keep calm. Alright.
Also, we have some lovely lemon bars if you're feeling kind of peckish. Clem, do you mind passing out some lemon bars to everybody?
Yep, okay, here.
Do
Enjoy.
you not have anything shrimp flavored? I mean, I appreciate the healing and all. Like, that's awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Doc.
We
We
have
really
some,
appreciate-
a little bit of seasoning on it,
Maybe.
like I don't know, like do we
Maybe
have any?
honey instead of lemons?
I mean, yeah, I have honey bars if you want some blue honey bars. Like,
Oh wait, you have. I'm sorry. You said lemon bars?
they're lemon bars.
Oh, we would definitely love lemon bars.
Then eat the lemon bars. Enjoy it. Like, there you go. Like, okay.
The ones that don't have manacles on, the ones that were in the bedroom that were unlocked, you can see them glowing slightly,
Mm.
and like you see them recover their full strength, and like all of a sudden they're wearing suits and ties they were not a moment ago. Like those 5 specifically, they're like, we're back, and they're like, you see them like cleaning off their shoulder. Well, maybe almost like a little bit of dusting, and like, thank you for the help. We got it from here. And like you see him like reach into like the double-breasted like coat situation and pull out a Tommy gun and just start walking forward.
Have a wonderful time. Alright, let's get the manacles off of you.
Well, at least they're gonna clean up themselves.
Oh, for sure. Like if you take all their manacles off and you feed all of these flamingos lemon bars, they are gonna walk through this town with fucking Tommy guns going ham.
Oh,
I feel like
And then-
that is a
Damn.
great cover-up. Good exit
That was
strategy.
nice. Yeah.
okay.
Now they're all
Okay.
distracting everybody. We can just casually leave without anybody paying
Ah.
attention to us.
On the way out, you do not see Alder and you do not see Alaric.
Oh
Can I
boy.
make a stop by Elric's house real quick?
Oh, we were rough.
Still, I was about to say, I was surprised you weren't thinking about going after that safe.
You find the safe for sure. It is wide open. It has the Krieg's business card in it, in the center of it, with like a lip print on it that is definitely like, and with like a drawn on mustache above it.
Hmm.
I had a feeling that might have happened.
Okay, you guys yoink a big glass crystal. That's all that was there. Alec left as soon as he got caught wind of what was going on. We don't know where Aldi is. We know he's in cuffs somewhere.
I'm sure it's
I'm sure we
fine.
can make something fancy out of this glass. It'd be great.
Yeah. Glass.
Is it too late to ask to go back to see the frogs?
Oh, we want to go back to the frogs? Okay. Don't worry. It's just all of you hanging out with frogs as your vacation after this.
I feel like Clem
Yeah, I
Clem
can-
deserves this.
Oh, he's
They
gonna
can
ask
use
like
the
the
glass
frog-
we found as
It's
the
like,
windows for the new Krieg at Market Square.
He's like, do you guys want a strawberry jelly bean bridge? Just holds out the jelly
I would
bean.
fucking love a strawberry jelly bean bridge.
Well, okay, he hands it in and he's like, plant that wherever you want. Wherever
What
you
are
want a
the-
bridge.
a bee just like one of the bee folk comes and just lands on top of Clem's head.
Oh, hello. What's your name? Hello. Bzz, bzz.
Oh, I didn't understand your accent for a second there.
Sorry.
I forgot to make a bee pun there though. He's like, honey, I didn't understand your accent.
Oh,
I'm Buzz Worthington the 13th. Roll.
Buzz. Sorry.
And with that, the game is officially over. But, like, that set a lot of precedents right there. That whole game. Not how I expected it to go.
Yes.
I thought there was going to be a lot more conversation. I thought there was going to be, like, sneaking into the prison.
Yeah, that's probably my thoughts. Sorry.
I really thought you guys were going to go to the dwarf bar. I made it. Here it is. Don't worry about it. It's all shot to shit now. It's just fucking you guys all hanging out with one bee and a bunch of frogs.
Other crystal glass did we get? Gonna use the glass we got to make windows for my new.
I mean, you're gonna need a crucible and stuff to melt it down, but we can make it work.
I've got time, you know.
Right. And with that, I have to do
Recap.
Yeah, real quick recap. So we were establishing trade with the bees, and that went very successfully. The bees love you. The bees specifically love Joaquin. I need everybody to know that. The bees love Joaquin. And then we checked out Talali's Island. And then Pollux&Castor caught an SOS signal, and it was from the flamingos underneath the thing, and they were basically warning each other that the bomb was they were about to bomb the place. They would, if everything had gone as planned, nobody would have been locked up when they did it, but things did not go to plan. So we saw like Alder and Alaric, the two bad dwarves that we learned were spies for Sal recently, had set up a cover business that they were selling incredibly rare gemstones and crystals to people. They weren't. It was a fake mine, and the miners were just like prison guards, and they were using just prison labor to get their mine going and getting everything. You don't want to pay for labor. Just make the flamingos do it. And also, it's the punishment that Sal wanted. How Sal wanted to punish the flamingos. And Sal is buying a ton of null metal from Gibbet at this point. Like, Dyad is festooned with null metal. And then you guys just started breaking the flamingos out. You shot a frog in the head. And then you tranked another lizard, and he's okay. That lizard's alright, unless the flamingos killed him later. And then it was just a full-on prison break. We learned that Pollux&Castor's apprentice, E7, is really anime.
Yep.
Pollux&Castor made an Iron Maiden a real person for a second, and it Pac-Man a lizard.
That's epic.
I'm so happy. I haven't been able to use that in a long time.
And then Joaquin started putting the pieces together that Sal is a bad guy. He's just a real bad guy, but also like the interconnection. Like you said it. Why would anybody in Yoke have these manacles that they used on Adley? It's just like, because they're not good. Some of them are not good guys either, and some of them are working with Sal. We also learned that the adventuring group Riddle and Rhyme are spies for Sal, the same way that Aldi and Alaric are. And then you guys, like, you destroyed the prison completely. You guys have proof that that Sal is doing this, but you also know that Sal's supporters will not betray him, not, like, go against him based on this alone. Alder, sorry. Then you guys got out, fed the flamingos lemon bars, which specifically, you know, flamingos get powers from the lemons. You can know that now for sure. Mm-hmm. Like, they use the dream crystals, like, effectively. And they got guns and they just went to town on the dwarf town. And you guys are probably right. There's no way that this links directly back to you except for the people who saw you, which are just Alder and Ulrich. Those are the only two, but they can't say what they were doing here. So, you're safe, and then you went back to the Frog Island and hung out with bees and frogs.
We made a strawberry jelly bridge. It's great.
I'm pretty sure that lizard's dead, Caustic. There's no way that the flamingos were on a rampage. I guarantee they just, like, pointed a Tommy gun down and ended him.
I know that E7 pretty much got knocked out in one hit.
E7 got fucked up by Nathan, but then you guys, like, burnt Nathan. Well, he was almost gonna die from the fire, but then you hit him with an elevator.
Yep.
I mean, at least it was quick.
At least that was,
died
like,
of natural causes.
Oh, yes, absolutely. But as a doctor, like that's how that works, right? No questions.
Gonna have a good time with the bees and the frogs.
Just hang out with the bees and the frogs.
Not gonna
Cash
think
is just
about
laying
today.
face down in the dirt and letting the frogs jump all over him. He's just done. His anxiety's over. He's fine.
Rocking back and forth a little bit.
Working on construction. I'm having a great time.
I was like, oh, can I help? Anything I can do? I'm gonna keep busy. I'll help. Anything you need.
So I'd like
We
to
do need a bridge to get to the island, so if you want...
Yeah, it's just a jelly bean bridge.
Yeah, there you go. Strawberry jelly bean bridge.
Candy.
Awesome, thanks.
You gotta lacquer that thing, though.
Yeah, no, for sure. I got some extra blue honey if you need to, like...
I think it's more than 15 feet, but I'll let it rock.
Yeah.
Do you have any lemonade for the frog workers?
I can make some.
Oh man, that king frog definitely wants lemonade.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah.
Oh, for
Hook
sure.
me up with some of that dream crystal.
For you? Yeah, sure.
Alright. Thank you all for coming and playing this game. It got really out of hand.
Par for the course, right?
Right? I thought it was great. You guys all did amazing. Tomorrow we are playing Adley's main character energy game. It is called Fiction. We are going back to the library finally with library cards in hand. It's gonna be fun. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow's game, so if you can make it, please make it. But if not, I understand. Thank you guys all so much, and go check out our TikTok, because, like, go check that out. Go, like it and stuff. We're gonna put more stuff up there. And I have to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna let Nika finish up the goodbyes. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Hilarious. But yeah, honestly, that's everything for us. There will be a new TikTok clip up tomorrow, like morning-ish. So please follow the account. Please chase it down. Also give Josh love because he's the one who made those videos, the clip videos specifically. Yeah, I'm sorry that you have to make a TikTok, but you should because TikTok is actually really great. Like, not gonna lie, it's a good platform. Alright, so we're gonna heck off. We will see you guys tomorrow for...
Wait, I'll heck off real quick. I just had like 2 really quick yes/no questions.
Can they be asked after I stop being live?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. We will see you guys tomorrow for Adley's main character energy game, which is Fiction. So thank you all so much for hanging out and grabbing cards and stuff and just in general being awesome. We love you guys. Bye forever. This is where you say bye, guys.
Bye forever, guys.
Thanks. Yeah.